Welcome back. All right, dog. Welcome back to the Terrible Influence Pod. We got Ray, Bob, and JJ back on the pod today.
Chosen one.
Y'all doing all right? Bro, you got to stop.
Chosen one.
You never
That's
been
my
on the
intro
pod
to
again.
every podcast.
Nobody knows you. Who else everybody doing
I bet
today?
all the views, they know me.
They know
everyone know our shit. Know
everybody that watched it probably knows at least one of us.
All right, that's lit.
Anyways, how
We
y'all
started
doing
this
today?
shit today.
How y'all
I'm
doing
letting
today?
y'all know this shit
I got
right
all the views
now.
on here.
We ain't started this shit.
All the videos I'm in got all the views.
Y'all doing all right today? I'm sure Chosen One over here is doing great.
He's just glowing.
So we're gonna start this pod off. Actually, we're gonna start this pod off with a little bit of I guess. Nah, fuck it. It's not hating. Jada Pinkett Smith, you're a nasty ass person. You're a nasty ass person.
He's still sexy. Don't get me wrong.
And bald. Fuck you, bitch.
And bald.
I kissed that bald head.
Nah, bro.
He
This
just play with
bitch,
it like a basketball.
this bitch just keeps coming out with shit about Will, bro. She needs to be.
No, but at this point, why are y'all mad at her? He's the nigga that's still deciding to be with her.
They're both
Forget
wrong.
that.
They're both nasty.
He needs to be dealt with.
They're both nasty.
At this point, because you got ain't shit people all around the world. It's the fools that choose to stay with him. He's the fool. He needs to be talked about.
Who do you think is worse?
You feel me?
Who do you think is worse, Jada for doing all this shit, or Will for staying with her while she's doing all this
I
shit?
agree with what he said. I mean,
You feel me? Will.
at a certain
They're both
point,
nasty.
you know what I'm saying?
They're both nasty.
1-2 times, and we got to put the blame on her. But at this point, I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
fool me
dog.
once. You know all that shit. It's his time now.
And it feels
That
like
shit-
it's his
that
turn.
shit must be
Get some
pressure
get back,
down there.
man.
feel
Get
me?
some
Must
get
be some
back.
pressure.
She had
down there.
Tupac on her body. You know
did
that
you
shit
see?
was
Did you
crazy.
see the? Did you see the shit that she said yesterday?
About didn't want to be Will or whatever.
She didn't wanna marry him.
She didn't want to marry
That's
him.
fucked up.
That's
She ain't said she
crazy.
didn't want to be with him though. It's just some people don't believe in marriage.
I bet you
She wasn't ready to be
she
married.
would've
But I mean,
married.
like at the funeral,
She said her mom was
crying at the funeral.
Yeah, because she said her mama was forcing her to be married. You feel me? She said she wasn't ready for marriage yet.
I mean, at that
I mean, she
point,
was already pregnant by the young bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Isn't she a grown ass woman?
yeah, but just
I'm
because
saying, on the stage, you got to say something.
back then it's
you know what I mean?
different. You
Before
know, it's how
say,
some
"I
people
do."
families is. Some families might force them to get married because some people have a debate. They're like, "Oh, you getting married?" You feel me?
That shit's wild though. Nah, I can't get behind that shit.
Don't get me
bro.
wrong. She
That
still
means-
ain't shit.
Never mind.
She still ain't shit.
They're
But
both nasty.
motherfuckers like people these days getting mad at Jada for dogging Will, but Future is literally damn near 40. He's a 40-year-old man still making songs about being toxic, and everybody worships Future like he a god. Everybody ain't Future. Don't be toxic to your lady. You can't get your bitch back if she leave. Yeah, but everybody got their worship in Future. Want to be toxic, but everybody ain't Future. Everybody ain't got millions. Stop. Don't be toxic to your lady
I'm be
because you
real,
ain't gonna be able to
dog.
get it back. You ain't Future, my boy. You not Future.
Motherfuckers walking around thinking their future is crazy.
Yeah, and that nigga 40 years old
You're
making
talking
toxic
about me
music.
right now.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
This is a sneak diss.
No. I'm talking about like, oh, you know how everybody on Instagram and shit, they be worshiping that nigga, and he toxic as fuck. But everybody hate Jada.
But like
That's
I
because
said,
she just playing the dude
but-
part. She doing
but-
shit that niggas do,
but
and
like
niggas don't like that.
but like I said,
That shit kinda
future is mad toxic. We all know that. We seen the shit he raps about and the shit he says. But like I said, in the same situation with Will and Jada, who's worse? The dude that keeps being toxic and keeps doing this shit, or the fucking girls that think they can
I
fix
say
it?
Future though because Future he's 40 and he's going after 21-year-olds.
That is,
You going after the motherfuckers that's fresh that they just got legal.
Hey, if they 18,
Like, calm down.
If they 18, that's
Okay,
their
but
fault.
he done been he 40 years old. He going after 21-year-olds being toxic with him. That's not their fault. They young and dumb and they just want
He
somebody
ain't
with money.
necessarily going.
He know
after
what
them.
he's but he's going after them. Future know what he
Come
doing.
on, dog. That's future. That's
But
future. Like
know what he doing.
them girls is trying to get with him just as much as he trying to get with them. You feel me?
Yeah,
It
but
ain't
Future
like
lives for
Future out
that
here.
shit.
It ain't like Future out here. In
They ain't
the
living
DM
for that.
Shooting his shot.
They ain't living for that. They just got out there.
And
he lives
Future
for this
ain't
shit.
married. That's what Future's built off of. That's what his whole image is.
He literally made Sierra go get with a dude that doesn't say cuss words.
That's her problem.
He
You know what I
made
mean?
Sierra, a famous
see,
singer,
look,
go
that's
get with an
character.
NFL quarterback because he
Thank
ain't
the
shit.
man. Thank the man. That's
His
character
own
development.
son
That
calls
lady turned
Russell
into a
Wilson
good
daddy.
woman.
That's how you know a nigga ain't shit. When your own son starts calling another nigga daddy because you so ain't shit, you need to stop.
future is
You
nasty.
40 years old and you still ain't shit.
Hey,
That's how this is my household.
What?
Call my stepdad dad.
Derek? Yeah, me too.
shout out Derek, man. Shout out Derek and Roscoe, man. I don't call Alan dad though. I just call him Alan.
I mean, I call him Roscoe, but he's
Shout
still,
out
I'm
Alan,
still,
though.
I look at him like he my dad.
Yeah,
You feel
like I
me?
call him
Yeah,
Derek
yeah.
too, but when
I
I
feel
was
you.
young, he was like his dad.
I feel you. Shout out Alan, man. But nah, bro, they
I mean, you have a stepdad.
You have a dad?
I know you got a dad. You're the only one in here with a daddy.
That's right.
Well, my dad's in my life.
What's up?
Okay, that's crazy. Just fucking just title the podcast "Rain Rob Fight Over Parents."
I'm gonna send this link to Pops too. He's gonna be like, "What the hell is it? What are y'all doing? Y'all just sitting on his couch talking?" That's what he's gonna say.
Y'all ain't shoveling dirt or some shit.
Y'all need to be at work.
Damn, nah, bro. But that shit, I just think, you know, at some point, apparently she didn't want to do all that shit. She was in an open relationship. Honestly, I don't even know if it was an open relationship at this point. I think this bitch is just conniving. But
He been fucking around too. He just don't.
but he don't put her on blast about it and say shit like he didn't want to get married to her.
That's too bad. She just doing what niggas do.
You gotta stop defending this bitch.
She just doing what niggas do.
You out of pocket over there, man.
Yo,
You
but-
gotta stop defending.
No,
this
don't get me
bitch.
wrong. She ain't shit.
If you
but
if you
niggas
don't
need
get
to understand
your
that
girl,
we ain't shit either.
if you
All
don't,
right,
if,
listen, what position would you be in?
Huh?
Would you be in her position or his?
I wouldn't be in that
Hers.
position at all.
Like, you got to pick.
Hers.
Hers
Yeah,
is.
definitely
Hers.
hers.
You feel me? She
Hers.
doing what niggas do.
But she's married. I mean,
Niggas
if we're
still do that. My daddy did it to my mama. He ain't shit.
But like, okay, but you brought up Future though. Future's a single man. That's what he does. He's a pimp. She is a married woman. At that, once you
In an
say,
open relationship, he introduced the open relationship to her. He
I
introduced that to
agree.
her.
I agree. That's
He
his
signed
fault.
up for this shit.
That's his
That's
fault
why
for
he's still
doing
staying
that.
with it.
But I don't know. Fuck it. It ain't my
How you gonna
place to
introduce
speak
an
on it.
open
She wild.
relationship
Fucking both.
to your wife and she agrees to it? You never should have got married to her from the beginning.
I
And she
never-
said, "Okay, let's."
They both
You feel me?
If I was
robots,
blue, I'd be like, hell no. Like, I would have asked her as a joke, and she would have said, hell yeah.
No,
And he was- and he really wanted that motherfucker.
Hold on now.
Yeah, no.
That's
I
probably
could-
kind of. I can see where Will was coming from. You know what I mean? He was trying to just enter in at like the B level. Like, hey, you trying to, you know what I mean?
hit
We
a couple
both-
threesomes or
right,
something.
we'll both get some coochie. You know what I'm saying? We both go get some coochie. But then she
Yeah,
done turned.
yeah,
she done
what?
turned it up to the A level. Now she out here wilding on him.
She
and
fucking young niggas.
trying to tell you, and nobody
Nigga,
cares
Jada
in
about
his
that.
home. In his
Nobody
home.
cares about that. But
Huh?
heaven forbid,
In his home.
That's P.
heaven forbid
It's
you
not
crack a
P.
joke, boy. He gonna slap the shit.
That's
out of
P.
you.
If they-
That's
if
P.
they-
If a nigga was doing it,
Who says who?
says everybody on Instagram.
Yeah, they smoking cock too.
That's y'all know it's true though.
I
If
agree.
Future did that, enough motherfuckers
look-
would be like, boy,
but
that's
look,
Not
he a
married,
god.
dog.
But I'm saying if he was married, oh, he a god.
If he was, it'd be different.
Yeah, that's because
No,
motherfuckers, that's because
Future-
motherfuckers are just not realistic.
But motherfuckers look at Future like, oh my god. Even though he's 40 and he's over here fucking on these young ass girls that's younger, some of them like
Some
when he
of them are
dated,
probably our age.
yeah, no, they are. When he was dating, what's the girl that dated Michael B. Jordan now? Lori Harvey. Is that her
Yeah,
name?
yeah, Lori Harvey.
She was young as fuck. She's only like a few years older than us, y'all.
Hey, he said tell Steve Harvey I don't want her,
But he was with her though.
but he don't want her.
He don't want to know more because she got with a nigga that's really P.
He don't want her no more because he done.
That
been
shit's
did
not
that.
P though. The only people that think that's P are just delusional motherfuckers on Instagram.
And most
that-
of motherfuckers around here are delusional and they will worship that shit.
I agree.
A lot of these niggas ain't shit. And
But
she just doing what niggas do, man.
I don't know, man. That shit just wild, man. I think they're both to blame at this point. I think Jada's fucking wilding,
They're doing it for the views at this point.
and I think Will.
Facts. That's
I
why
think
I'm saying they're robots.
I think Will Smith is fucking just as wrong for fucking constantly dealing with it.
I do hope that he finds somebody that's for him, even though they're too old now, and I hope she gets with a nigga that just dogs her. She needs to taste her own medicine.
She
you
needs to
feel
get
me?
with Future
She,
and then see how it feels.
She need to get with Kodak or Youngboy.
Did you?
They gonna do
bro,
more than just you see
uh,
Kodak videos
Kodak video? No.
like him talking about it.
about what?
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
Nah,
He was like, because you know how Willow Smith wrote Tupac a letter. She wrote Tupac a letter like he's alive.
Did she even was she even alive?
No.
What the? Fuck?
Jada got her daughter loving Tupac like that's her own daddy.
Yeah, and we
Kodak
know-
said
and
he
we
would have
know
whooped
this
Willow
video was
ass. He said, matter of fact, I'm not your daddy no more. All that shit. Yeah, I would have disowned you. You can't call me a deadbeat. You already 21. So I'm walking out everybody's life. I'm getting the fuck away from that family. Matter of fact, I might just kill everybody because y'all got me fucked up.
Okay, we might have to clip that out. I don't know. I don't know if that.
I
Nah, last
don't.
episode I was talking about killing people. You didn't clip it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You my motherfucking, y'all my
Chase-
family.
I watched that Chase one. That shit was funny.
Nah, y'all my whole family. And you out here worshiping up a whole nother nigga that's not even alive. Like that's your daddy. And you still in love with
I'm
him?
gonna start writing letters to like
But-
presidents.
I'm shooting the fate with everybody in my family. We gotta shoot the fate.
Writing a letter
Daughters, wife, sons.
writing
we
a
all
letter,
shoot the fate.
writing a letter to a motherfucker that you never even met and he's not alive is crazy.
That whole family fucked up.
But y'all was just defending her. Hold on.
Who's
now.
y'all? Who's we?
Well, you wasn't. You
You better
was.
say.
because she just doing what niggas do. I still say she ain't shit. I'm not trying to defend her, but I'm just trying to show y'all that she just doing what niggas do. People need to realize that niggas do the same shit. So give the niggas that do the same shit the same amount of treatment. Just because she got a pussy don't make you any different, really. She
But
just
I
doing
mean,
what it
Does. I think it does.
It's the double standard, but
it's-
if you really look at it, it's
But
like
the difference. But the
she doing
difference
the same
is
shit.
the difference is
Where
she.
we come from, but
You feel me?
I don't know.
got a
But
different view.
both
but
of
they
them,
don't need to
for
hear
real.
my view.
fuck both of them for real. They,
Like motherfuckers look at Kanye and Kim's situation and be like, Kim ain't shit. We all seen what Kanye put that woman
I ain't
through.
gonna lie.
That nigga Kanye really ain't shit.
I
But
saw,
niggas on Kanye's side.
I saw a lot
You
of
know
shit.
what I'm saying?
No.
After all that shit happened, I saw
I
a lot of
don't.
shit.
I did not.
Nigga bashed her whole family. He put her through so much shit.
Man, I think
Through so
Kanye.
much shit.
I think Kanye got so much on his head. For one, Kanye is a little crazy.
Shout out
But-
Kanye, man.
Nigga not gonna watch this.
He might one day.
He might. I think Kanye
I
is.
fuck with Ye.
I think Kanye a good warrior in a bad war, if that make any kind of sense. Like I know Kanye crazy, but you got to be a little bit crazy to be. Obviously, to get to the point that he's got to, you got to be a little bit outside the box and be crazy, right?
He gonna fight for the love that he on for you.
No, I think that Kanye a good warrior in a bad war in a bad time period because everybody, like the whole thing he's talking about his daughter on TikTok, like
I agree with it.
Man,
Yeah,
Kanye
but
did all
like-
that shit to himself, man. We got to
I-
stop
I-
giving these niggas
I-
goddamn,
I ain't gonna- but-
they did that shit to themselves.
No,
Kanye did that shit to himself.
Kanye is wilding, but every person that's fucked with that family, like,
Bro.
they
Okay,
are
but
fucked.
check me out.
It's something with him.
How many kids Kanye and Kim got together?
He did that, but their relationship hasn't always been like that, though. It's not like it's always been
But
like
check me
that
out.
level.
They got 4 kids. They got 4 kids together, and a woman still decides, okay, even though we got 4 kids together, I'm fucking 40 something. You in your 40s, mid 40s, and she still don't get back with you. You know you ain't shit. That's how you know a woman really done. We gotta stop looking at it like, oh, she's ain't shit. That motherfucker put her through a lot of shit.
No,
If somebody's
Kanye's
that
cra-
old and they got that many kids
Kanye
together,
is crazy as fuck.
and she's still willing not to work it out. She's still ready to get divorced.
I,
you
I
know-
think the reason
you
that
just
she
know
don't
it.
want to be
It's
with,
Kanye.
I think
feel
the
me?
reason
You
she
just
don't
know
want to
it,
be with
yeah.
Kanye is because, like, the whole reason they came up, like the Kardashian family came up, is off of like drama type reality shit. You know what I mean? Like reality type shit. But I think Kanye's whole thing, like that he speaks about and that he speaks and everybody thinks he's so crazy, is like what I said. If that makes any sense, I think he is a good warrior in a bad war. I think he's sees behind all the bullshit that everybody does, and he looks crazy, but he's the one on the front line trying to, call people out
No, I feel what
and
you're
all
saying.
this shit.
I get what you're
And
saying.
then if Kim, she probably don't want to be with that because if that's taken away from her, then what is she? Nothing really.
Yeah. But I don't
They
know.
involved in the bullshit.
I don't
They
know,
love the
bro. Every
bullshit.
every person that's been involved with that family, there's been fucking something going on. Fucking NBA players, they always get what's that fucking the Kardashian curse or something like that.
Tristan Thompson, he putting Chloe through shit too.
Tristan Thompson, yeah, that
People
motherfucker is
don't realize
wild.
that though.
That's
He's
an-
fucking.
that's
He's,
a-
he's
hey,
the
that's a
definition of
nasty
not
motherfucker.
shit.
That's a nasty
You
motherfucker.
feel me?
But damn, and then
Can't
you
have
got
2 kids on her.
I mean, you got these. I just feel like everybody that gets in a relationship with that family, something always comes out wrong with them.
I don't know. Reggie Bush, goddamn, he lived a sturdy life.
Who did he date?
He did it, Kim.
Shout out Reggie, man. Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush.
You don't know who
Shout out
They
Reggie.
said Huggy. They said Huggy.
Huddy.
Shit, Ray J doing pretty good.
Who?
Ray J.
Ray J.
He's doing great.
And he hit it
That
first.
motherfucker be chilling with Elon Musk.
I don't.
And he be with Donald Trump.
Well, you better man than me.
Ray
'cause
J
I
doing
don't
good.
keep up with fucking Ray J. I have no clue. what
Nah,
he's
it just
doing.
be on like the YouTube videos. Like, nigga, he just be everywhere.
He got in, got out. Smart
Yeah.
man, smooth criminal.
See, everybody need to blame it on Kanye. He the one that decided to put a baby in Kim. Nobody else.
Somebody's got to step, man.
Somebody's got to do it.
I'm not putting no baby in no treesh.
Somebody got to take the
You hear me?
armor off,
No
step
treesh.
out into their fate.
I don't care how much money she got. I don't care who she is. I don't care how
Thank
bad
you,
she
Ye.
is. You a treesh.
What do you
getting
think Ye's fate is? Being in a fucked up relationship, you think that's his fate?
No, I think Ye is a good, crazy, open-minded motherfucker
He's
that ain't
very
scared
open-minded.
to say something, and that's
He
I like
produced.
them kind of people.
Did you know he produced Fivio Foreign's album? Didn't know that.
He did.
I saw that. That shit was pretty good too. I listened to most of it today. That shit was pretty good. Damn.
He's still fucked up in the head.
Shit, he's a musical genius.
We
so
all though.
That's one of
we
the.
all.
Wow, we all fucked up in the head some way.
Yeah, see, there you go, right there, boom. Everybody fucked up in the head, but he don't hide it. He don't hide nothing. He just say what
I think the problem is
Everybody not that fucked up. In the
I
head.
think
but you don't know how.
I'm not that
we don't know
fucked
how
up.
fucked up in the head Will Smith is. You feel me? Because he don't say nothing. He don't. All this shit's just going on, and he's not saying nothing or
We know
standing
now.
on what he believes in.
You know how fucked up he is. You gotta be a fucked up motherfucker to still stay with a person that keep doing this to you. Y'all
But it's
fucked
all up here. You don't. The only thing you see about Will is just like they'll turn him into a meme because he'll be sitting there not saying nothing, or you can tell shit's waiting on him. Kanye saying fuck that. He's letting it be, and of course, you know you're gonna look crazy for doing that, but that's fine, whatever. But I like a motherfucker that says something. You know what I mean? He ain't just sitting there.
There's no
taking
problem.
their
There's
shit.
no problem
A lot
with
of motherfuckers would sit there and let Kim K say.
But he
what the hell,
wishy-washy,
whatever.
though.
You know, a lot of people.
Kanye wishy-washy.
A lot of people are saying that
Everybody
like
wishy-washy. They just don't say it. They just
But-
say one side.
He say fuck him, and then next minute he begging for it back.
Well,
That's
I'm
how you
pretty-
know he ain't shit.
I'm pretty
Look,
sure.
if
That's
y'all
how you know he ain't shit.
I'm pretty
if
sure-
y'all
love,
think
nigga.
if y'all
He fucked that up.
if
didn't
y'all
he?
think Ye ain't shit, then y'all would not want to see my text message conversations. That's all I know. That's all I know. I
But
respect him.
I'm pretty sure he's bipolar though.
She can't help that.
I mean, I agree, but
That's not. That's
He
not.
can't either.
I was about to say he can't either.
You just
If
got to
you
play
ain't-
the
you
card he
ain't
dealt,
about
man.
But so since he bipolar, he gotta stay with her. She gotta stay with him.
No,
No, she
I'm
don't
not
have to stay
saying
with
that.
him by no means.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not on Kim's side. I'm very biased. It's fuck Kim and Pete. I'm on Kanye's side,
Skeet.
but
I
at the
think
same
you
time,
just,
it's
I think you
like
just do this shit to argue.
Yes,
you
I
were
do.
fucking taking Jada's
'Cause
side. No,
Jada-
this motherfucker
Yeah, he done came in.
no, because
He done
generally
came
I
in on
don't give a
some
fuck
shit
about
today.
none of them. Because let's be honest, Kim,
Bro.
I love you since I was in like 3rd grade. Since you was with Reggie, I loved you, Kim. I know you ain't gonna see this shit, Jada. You already know how I feel about you, Jada.
I'm gonna share the link to her in her DMs.
Yeah, let's send it to him.
Jada, you different too.
Or
you need to come get with me.
Post it on Instagram and like everybody
'Cause-
tag him.
Don't
You
listen.
ain't my,
Don't
you ain't
listen
my
to
lady.
Ray.
I'm gonna treat my lady right, but you, Jada, you think you bald head? You ain't got no more hair to pull out. I'm gonna put you through some
That
That
shit.
motherfucker,
boy.
them motherfuckers gonna be grabbing follicles.
I'm gonna put you through some shit, Jada. I'm gonna give you taste your own
You
medicine.
just gotta treat it like a basketball. You know what I mean? When you walk in the gym, what's the first thing people do with a basketball? They pick it up, palm it. Boom, you ain't got to pull no hair. Well, however you feeling that day, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna
We'll
try
see
to
if I
palm
can-
it, see how my hand shapes.
Palm
up
some
to it.
balls and
Oh,
shit.
It's crazy.
No, just the head, not no balls or nothing. You know
Y'all
what I
respect
mean?
it.
This motherfucker
Just the
game
head.
planned.
Just
He
the
game
head.
planned on the way up here. He
No,
was talking to
but-
him on the way up here. He said, "You know what? I got something for him today.
No,
I got something for him today. I know how they gonna be."
I'm gonna be
Alright, so even
controversial
with-
about everything.
All right, let's be
He
honest
planned
though.
this.
Let's be honest. Would you rather have stage 4 cancer or be with Jada?
Cancer. Hey, what's the worst, man? What's the worst that can
Death.
happen? Everybody gonna die.
Dying right
I
now.
damn sure would rather go be in paradise than
I
I
mean,
would
shit,
sit
I
here
I ain't
and
gonna lie.
get dogged.
I'd rather be dead than let the bitch do me like that.
You
I ain't
feel
gonna
me?
lie to
You
you.
feel
Just
me?
like getting
She
dogged
could
by-
do me like
I
that.
ain't getting. Oh God, I'm gonna give a taste on.
Well, Lucy,
Yeah, got you.
all you gotta do for
No,
another
actually,
dude like
you
that,
gotta
just
go
lose
through the same
curls
shit
and
we're
go out on
going
top.
through right now, or you have.
What would you
know,
do? What would you do if like in the next week we just see Will Smith post a video of like him fucking somebody? You think that would be a W? Like, that should
Hell
be
yeah.
wild.
Posting it is crazy. But if he pop up with another lady, like all hugged up in the crib and shit, boy,
That shit would be wild.
Hey, while we're on this topic, did y'all see the Oscars banned him for 10 years?
yeah, this shit's
bro.
crazy.
it's fucked up.
He
The
deserved
Oscars probably
10
won't
years
even
is
be a
wild,
thing in
but
10 years.
I mean, he deserves some type of punishment.
She deserves some type of punishment.
You got to think.
Yeah.
She
I
gonna
saw-
look at him.
I
She gonna
saw-
look at him
bro,
like this.
I saw a meme. I saw
Then
a
he gonna do it
meme.
and she say, "I wish he wouldn't have did it."
Bro, I saw this meme that was funny as
I would've
fuck.
drop kick on top of her fat ass.
Slapped
head.
her.
I saw this-
Should have
You
did.
feel me? He should have checked this bitch.
I saw this
That's what
meme.
Charles to say.
I saw this. I saw this
Go
meme. I saw this meme that it was about Will Smith and Jada.
podcast no more.
Apparently, but it was about Will and Jada, and Will was like, "Did you hear that we can go to the Oscars for 10 years?" And it was like, Jada said, "It was like, who's we?"
Yeah.
She really said that?
No, it was just like a meme.
Boy.
But she probably would be the type of bitch. We're gonna see Jada at the Oscars next year in August.
I don't understand niggas not like wearing the pads in their relationships. You telling me I gotta stay with that? You telling me I gotta let that shit? But that shit went.
I know
Happen
be
in
putting
my
that
type shit, boy.
situation.
That shit went.
That's right. Wear your own pants.
But we talking about we talking about all this internet shit. So we gonna
slapping
move.
heads.
Me and Ray will probably mostly talk about this, but do y'all know who? I'm sure JJ, you know. Do you know who IShowSpeed is?
I know who
I
he
know
is, but I
Luke.
don't know nothing about him.
Okay,
Crazy,
so
that little crazy dude.
yeah, so
Buck
he
Wild.
streams with like Aiden and all them, and he streams by himself, and he's pretty popular. He was on a game called Valorant, it's a PC game. And he was on the game, and you know how on the game motherfuckers be saying some wild shit, bro. Wild shit, throwing out the N word with the ER and then doing all that shit. So
I say well shit.
he was playing a game, and there's characters in the game, and he was like, "How do I heal?" And they were telling him only white characters can heal. He's a black dude. They were telling him only white characters can heal. So later on in the game, So later on in the game, a girl he was, I don't remember exactly the full clip, but a girl started talking in the chat.
I remember it.
Yeah, you told them.
All right, so it was 1v3. It was 1v3 left, and Speed went around the corner, and the dude killed him. All right, so the dude on his team was like, "You need to hit those shots." And Speed was like, "Shut the fuck up talking to me like you suck." And he called him a monkey. Speed called the dude a monkey. He was like, "Shut the fuck up talking to me." And he was like, "I know how to play this game." And then the girl comes in and was like, "Obviously you don't know how to play the game because you fucking suck," or something like that. This nigga starts going crazy. He was like, "It's a bitch talking to me right now." He was like, wait. It's a female talking to me right now. He was like, "Shut the fuck up and go wash your husband's dishes, bitch." But all of that out. That's bad business. I just cut so much.
But so that happened, and they're trying to
I was laughing
bro.
my ass off.
It's
And didn't this happen like
this
a while
happened like
ago?
months ago.
Yeah.
Months ago.
Oh, I
But
don't even know what the hell it is.
so they're trying to cancel him because they said what he said was sexist. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of sexist,
It's sexist,
but I'm
but
gonna be
it's
dead ass with you. I'm gonna be dead
But
ass.
that's
With you. If I'm in the game, I would have been crying laughing. I heard that shit.
Oh my
But that's who
goodness.
he is, though. Like
I was about to
he
say,
ain't
that's just-
sexist,
He
but
just
he-
turned 17 like a month ago.
But he be saying
he
like,
just like
but my problem
He's
is
crazy.
my problem
16
is he goes on stream and like he like freaks out, and that's kind of like his personality. I don't know if it's real or not, but he goes on the stream and like when he gets mad or something, he'll start throwing out like the N word and shit, like with the ER and like just be saying wild shit.
Hard, that's wild.
on the
Yeah, but
stream.
he better not
But-
get.
But the thing is when do we stop pushing the line? When do we finally start like nobody said anything about him saying the N word or anything like that? And
But these damn women, these bitches.
I was about to say, but as soon as he says like a fucking joke on the game, like all of a sudden he's pushed the line too far.
The
fuck that.
same
And
dude
them.
that tried to expose him did the same exact thing that he did.
I was about to say.
The Jake dude.
And then the motherfucker that tried to like cancel him, like put up the clip and was like, "Yo, this shit is disgusting."
Mhm.
They fucking, this is the funniest shit ever too. They fucking found like tweets and shit of him saying the N word with the
Yes.
ER, and he's a white dude.
And he was bashing women.
Yeah,
I mean, like he was the same exact dude. Except Speed is way younger when he was doing it. Speed just turned 17. Only thing is he got fucking 6 million subscribers, and right now he's the most streamed dude on fucking Twitch and YouTube combined. Like he gets like he's averaging like 70K viewers a night.
yeah.
You know what I don't get is like in that situation there, and it happens in a bunch of other situations. Is like if a female says something like she wants to hop into, like in that situation, she wanted to try to go at Speed, right?
Yeah.
But then as soon as somebody replies, it's you're not respecting women. Act like a woman then. You feel me? You can't act like a bitch and then want to be treated like a woman. Same way a man can't fucking
Act like a dickhead and
you
be
feel
treated
me
like
and
a
be
man.
treated. Yeah, I mean, a man got to provide something. You can't just lay around and not do nothing and want motherfuckers to treat you like a king. But all women are like, they can say whatever they want to, get as nasty as they want to, and then, no, I am a woman. No, you're not. You're a bitch.
That's wild.
No, don't clip it neither. I mean it. Fuck 'em.
But I think it's a respect thing all around. You treat.
I meant what I said.
But you treat people with respect no matter who it is. But it's a video game. I've heard way worse. No shit. I was in a party a couple weeks ago, and I guess some dude tried to scam him. They pulled this motherfucker's IP address, found his address where he lived with his family, found out where he worked, messaged his wife, told him that their husband was cheating on her, and then emailed his job telling them that he was a sex offender.
That's crazy.
That is wild, bro. There is way worse shit out there on the internet. I'm gonna be real. If you went back and like heard some of the shit, like you went back like 10 years when I was playing like Modern Warfare 2, and like you heard some of the shit I was saying, I'd be fucking banned for life from the internet probably. Cause I mean,
I can
said
just
some wild
imagine. I can just imagine, knowing you. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, he said he'll be banned for life or some of the shit we're saying. Okay,
He went hard R, didn't
guy.
he? He went hard R.
You can tell he did it at least 40 times a day.
Multiple.
Look at him.
Smile.
40
He went
times
hard
a day.
R. He went hard
I
R.
never went that far.
How old was you 10 years ago?
10?
Yeah, you definitely said
10 or
it.
11?
You definitely said it. How many times you
Probably
said
10
it?
or 11.
How many times did he say it? I'm predicting at least 40 times a day.
No. Why are you
40.
standing up? Well, you better
40.
beat the shit out of me.
I don't know, but y'all let me know for something go down. I'm going in JJ's lap over there.
No, I never went that far, but like I ain't gonna lie. Some people like kill themselves and fucking.
We still say that to this day.
I'm about to say,
Well,
I
yeah.
said that last night on Fortnite.
I say that all the
You know
time.
that might today's world that might be a little too far, pal. you
I'm
you
lucky,
might be pushing the
I'm
line.
lucky and happy
you
that
walk
I'm not
outside,
as big as
damn.
them because I would have been canceled.
Oh no cap.
Because the shit that we said, JJ, the shit that we like okay, when we die in the game, let's be honest, when we die in the game, instantly, everything just comes out.
Yeah, it's authentic, raw emotion.
Raw emotion.
these
We turn
motherfuckers don't
homophobic.
do
we
that
turn
shit.
Everything just comes out.
These motherfuckers don't operate like that. They operate like little robot bitches.
I'm not gonna die, but like, oh my god, man, I died to this dude. No,
Yeah.
fuck this guy. I hope he dies. Hope his kids.
GG.
everybody.
Good play, man.
Hey,
GG.
Ray can tell
Fuck
you how many
that.
times I've
And
said
you.
like I hope this motherfucker dies in real life or something. Like Ray can
Oh,
get that shit.
I be saying some crazy shit like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna say what I said.
I got a good one. I got a good line that I always throw out.
Oh, I throw out a good one. I'd be like, I hope. I can't say it. Fuck. Can I say it?
I'll clip it out. if
You'll
you
clip
want
it
me
out.
to.
All right,
Yeah,
pause.
clip mine out too. We'll go. back.
At all times, whenever like I be. Cause fuck
That's a lot of
him.
clipping.
like fuck him. He can still alive, but I hope his mama, everybody on their deathbed is just suffering pain.
My go-to.
It gets that serious, dog. It really does.
Because it's authentic emotion. Because see, like when I die, it just be something in here, just be like rage, rage, rage. And so I always say, I hope your mama goes to hell and get. That's what I always say.
That's
See, I don't be
wild.
getting mad like that on
Wick.
the game because I know I ain't that good at the game. So.
I ain't good either, but you probably beat me. I ain't no good at all. So you imagine how much I say.
It's crazy.
I remember I said that in 10th grade to one of my ex-girlfriends, and dude,
What?
yeah, that was pretty bad though, cause like, yeah,
What the fuck were you going through?
That'd be one horrible bitch.
Hey, she had to do you the worst fucking way, boy. God damn.
she probably wasn't doing nothing but like Snapchatting other dudes. Not shit. I was too.
I hope you die, bitch.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's fucking wild. But nah, bro, I just it gets to the point.
Bitches ain't shit, man.
It's
I
just
said it.
it's just weird because like, bro, there used to be memes about like 7-8 years ago where like it was like memes like you remember them fucking like they weren't funny but like they were like cool story bro and how go make me a sandwich like shit like that. There used to be memes like that and nobody got offended. But now all of a sudden
It's a trend.
everybody just needs to be treated equal and shit. Which
Saw them
everybody
blue-haired bitches.
deserves to be treated equal.
Nah, these blue hat bitches the only ones that think it's a problem.
No, I disagree. Everyone does not deserve to be treated equal. Everyone deserves their respect. Everyone deserves respect. You know, nobody deserves to be downgraded unless you deserve it. Yeah, I ain't gonna say. Yeah, I was about to say, like, you could deserve to be treated downgraded. I guess that's not my place to judge, though. But everybody don't deserve to be treated equally.
Hell no.
Because, I mean, shit, this motherfucker might be doing something, you know, he might be working 18 hours a day on something, you know what I mean? And then that dude ain't doing nothing and they just deserve to be treated equally? Fuck no.
I mean, I meant more like you said, respect wise. Everybody.
Well, fuck, how do they operate? How do they treat people, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I get what you're
I
saying.
don't know though. Just because somebody decides to do something with their time, and the other dude decides to do something different, don't mean they'll be treated equal.
In what way? Like, are we talking about
Like,
respect?
should
Or
I
are we
treat-
talking about?
Should I treat
Yeah.
you? Should I treat you different just because you work and Fofo doesn't? Like, should I treat you any different than I
No,
treat
that's why-
Fofo?
I
that's
mean, there's
what-
levels to it. For sure.
That's what I meant by everybody deserves respect. I don't care if you dumpster dive for a living, then you deserve respect as a human being. Like,
Yeah.
You know, we're all here under the same. We're all the same. But like, if you're gonna take that further than respect, like, shit, look at how bitches play the game. They the ones that say, bro, everybody deserves to be treated equal. But shit, y'all won't talk to a motherfucker that works at damn.
Queens.
Fuck that. They don't want. If say you got this mug right here that works at fucking, I don't know, Home Depot and has worked there for 18
Bread
years, and he
factory.
goes and does his thing every day. There ain't no bitch gonna want him. But
Yeah.
fuck, this dude right here might be a damn
She-
professional podcaster, and goddamn, oh shit, he could get me on a boat. Oh God, how's that? You feel me?
That's just.
But it's
motherfuckers-
vice
that-
versa
That's
when
just
you talk about
motherfuckers
them.
that. That's just
Nah,
motherfuckers that delusional, bro.
I treat
Because-
people
And
how
the
they-
problem,
you
the
know,
problem
how
with
I
that
come, I
is
see it.
is that they find motherfuckers that actually do that. That's the problem. They will people will men and women. They'll find motherfuckers that will pay their rent. That will buy them a car if they just met them. That
It
will.
depend on how
that-
bad they are.
It doesn't. I don't give a fuck how bad you are. If I just
mean, paying
it
rent,
doesn't-
that's wild, but like,
It doesn't matter if I'm fucking
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos and I just met you. You're not getting a car out of me, bitch. I do not know you.
a car to Jeff Bezos.
That's like a present.
It does not
Fuck
matter.
that, yeah, fuck
But
that.
that's the problem because you
be
find
saying money-
motherfuckers that do that.
You be saying money ain't shit, right?
Yeah.
You get that much money, I bet you'll make a move like that.
Okay, but I don't hand out money to random people.
Not to random
Tipping.
people, but what if a solid 10 and a half walks up to you?
I'd tell that bitch to kick rocks.
I wouldn't. I tell her to get
I
mine
went.
off.
I went.
Exactly what I tell her.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's the problem. We talk about we've talked about women that expect way more than they deserve. But what do you bring to the table? And they find men that just have a lot of money and they bring no value to the table except for money. And that's all they bring. And they
That's
pay
all
for
you
their
gotta bring as a man, really.
I
That's
feel
it.
like everybody just pay too much attention to other people and just take too much of their time wasting with other people. Everybody just worried about themselves and just stop
don't
giving
even
their
think I
energy
got
to
it.
other people, and then everything will be good. You weren't worried about having to have to treat somebody else.
Do you got bros,
feel me?
Noah?
Yeah, I'm about to hit it again.
All right. But
I agree with what you said.
You
though.
feel me?
I agree
I
with
stand
what
to
you said.
myself. I don't hype nobody up. I don't. If I was to see a celebrity out here today, you think I'm about to go up to that motherfucker and like? It's not because I'm not trying to be like a groupie. It's just because I generally don't give a fuck. What can he do for me? You feel
I
me?
agree.
I pay attention to myself, and
That's
I hype
facts.
my niggas up whenever I need to. I go, I don't give a fuck about nobody else for real. I pay attention to myself and who
Now-
around me.
it's not asking you to give a fuck about anybody else, but it's
I'm just not giving energy to nothing else besides whoever around
and
me.
there's nothing
what I
wrong.
do.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But
I think everybody needs to do that.
But everybody's not gonna do that though.
Yeah, everybody's
That's just
dumb.
not realistic.
Yeah, realistically, everybody's dumb. Honestly,
It ain't. I mean,
the whole world
that-
fucked up.
I agree with that. I don't think it's the fact that everybody's dumb. No, I think it's the fact of that's what we've created now. Like my little brother, he's 7. That's what he knows. Like he don't know nothing else. He knows when he gets home from school who's got the most views on YouTube right now, or who's the best Fortnite player, or I mean, you got
But as a
God.
kid, it's a little bit different because that's all you really give a fuck about.
nah, but you only know what you were taught. So from the time he's now 7, what about his age group when they get to be 18?
I hope they're not as soft as
They gonna
generation
be softer.
under
They
us.
gonna be softer, bro. Me and him I had to babysit him all morning this morning. Me and him got into a fight this morning because he was calling me all kind of words and shit, and then threw a shoe at me. I slapped him one time, and no, I ain't fucking whop go all in on the 7-year-old. I gave him a little pop, but then he just, oh my god, that's the end of the world. They all gonna be soft. That's what it is.
My children.
Motherfucker.
Shit, I bet you gonna have hell trying to make them not soft.
He got that BD blood in him.
mug
That shit in him. So I'm not even worried about that.
That mug gonna be squatting 700 in the
Your
3rd
girl gonna
grade.
sweeten them up, though.
I don't care about none of that. Not around me.
She gonna sweeten them up.
I promise you, not around
This is a
me.
dead ass question. Do
promise
y'all think I've seen it recently, more in the past few years, that people say whooping your child is child abuse? Do y'all agree with that?
I mean, to a
We
certain extent.
we were all whooped.
Yeah,
I was whooped.
I was-
I got my ass.
I
beat.
wasn't whooped. I was beat. I was like, I should have been in foster care then.
I didn't get beat, but I got whooped a lot.
But I look at it like, look, me and my brothers, badass kids. Like y'all was probably some bad kids, but you was probably a good kid. You was a bad kid. You know, you look like a dweeb, so you was probably a good kid. But
Boy, fuck
we
you.
was bad kids. I'm talking about like we putting holes in the wall, not
See-
small holes. Like I literally shoved my whole foot through a wall. Like
Yeah,
we
so it's
did
just
bad.
a
We spray
different
painted the
lifestyle
front of
of how
our
you
house
come up.
of our names. Like we did bad shit. Busted the windshields to my mama's cars and shit.
That's
No, I
wild.
tell you this.
Snapped holes in the tires and shit. Like we was bad kids.
That's
See,
crazy,
you probably-
right? That is
We
wild.
was bad ass kids. We just did shit to do it. You feel me?
So yeah, y'all
We
probably
deserve that shit.
I about to say like y'all that lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we was bad.
I think the best thing you could do for a kid is, and I ain't gonna lie, like this is exactly how I came up. I wasn't a badass kid. Like I wasn't doing none of that kind of shit. I wasn't really doing nothing that bad. I would get out of character sometimes. You know what I mean? And like
Can't
anger
nobody do it with. You
anger
would've did it.
issues. That's facts too.
You
I
would've did
was
it.
by myself, but I can't sit here and say like, I mean, hell, y'all, those of y'all that know my dad, like you know how he is. He ain't taking no shit. He ain't playing no games. But like, I can't sit here and tell you like he beat me. He ain't beat me. But as far as like,
You got whoopings though.
I got whoopings, but not like. The thing that he changed me with the most was like verbal type shit.
But
And that's the best. People, mom hated him for that shit, but now I love that shit because they ain't a motherfucker that could say shit to me. Like you could beat my ass if you want to, and not like I might feel that. But as far as you saying something to me, you can't get up here because like from the time being 7 and just like sitting there in eye-to-eye contact, and he's like you know what I mean, letting all that shit out. That shit changed and evolved me, and I love that shit right there.
but the thing is like you know they've taken it as far as like saying whoopings, like just getting a little ass whooping is child abuse. That shit's wild, bro. Kids need discipline.
There's only one type of people that think that. And that's the other side.
The other side.
The
I
other
could see
side.
both sides of it. Not a whooping though. Not a whooping. If we talking about a regular whooping,
And my mom whoops
That's
my ass
fine.
with a belt. I probably deserved it.
that's fine. But then again, you got to look at the kid. You can't be around daddy and get an ass whooping and then be around mama and y'all go to Starbucks and the nail salon and
Yeah.
everything else. Because then, yeah.
I'm be real. My
This
kids,
motherfucker ain't gonna
when I
handle
have
a
kids,
whooping.
my kids will. When I have kids, my kids will get whooped.
I know you gotta understand your kid though, because every kid, just because they get whoopings, don't mean it's gonna change them. Like we
Right.
got whoopings every day, didn't change us. It depends on what you take from them. What do they enjoy the most? You like playing basketball? You like going to play AAU? You like doing all
That's
these
what
different
I was
things?
trying to.
Take all
Yeah.
that shit away. Then they'll straighten up. You
That's
feel
what
me?
I was
Yeah.
trying to revert back to how I was like disciplined. It was more like
So I used to get
it was
my
more
game
just
taken away.
words and like demeanor type shit. Oh, you want to do this? All right. Well, you're not going nowhere. And then no matter how much I scream, whatever, no, I wasn't getting hit across the face.
Well, no, that's eventually you getting fucking smacked across the face with a belt is fucking wild. That's child
I
abuse.
didn't get
but-
no belt to the face, but I got hands to the face. I slapped.
Oh, I got slapped.
that's just difference in
See,
where
but-
we come from.
but-
We ain't all come from the same place.
With
you
me,
know?
I'm like one of the youngest ones in my family. So like me growing up, my older siblings
You
weren't
supposed
bad.
to be the worst.
What am
I mean, they wasn't bad.
Oh.
So like me growing up, I wasn't really that bad.
Damn, that's gonna look tough.
See, my older sister was a good kid, good child. I get that to her. She was the best child. Yeah, just me, Tay-Tay.
Who's the
Tyson,
worst
Kaji.
out of all the Beatty brothers?
Like just bad as hell.
I got a feeling. I'm gonna take a guess, and then you tell me.
Oh, it's definitely Kaji.
I was gonna say
he was
Kaji.
horrible. Then it was Tay-Tay. Then it was me. Then it was Tyson.
I can see that.
But
But
me and Tyson might be a tie.
I was gonna
being-
gonna put you above Tyson though. But I was gonna say Kaji.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. I'm
Ray
a
was
Tyson.
bad. back in the day.
I was bad.
He was bad.
But I was a good kid at the same time too. I used to take a lot of like shit for shit I didn't do. So it was like fuck it, I'll just do it. Even though I didn't do it, fuck it. They already putting the blame on me, even though I truly didn't do it. The motherfuckers know who did it,
Take it.
but they don't want to snitch on them because he older than me. All right, come on, just get it over with.
Respect that.
Nah,
Respect
my
that.
mom.
I ain't about to snitch.
My mom never like beat the fuck out of me, but I did get whoopings. And I never, I feel like it disciplined me and it made me realize what was right and wrong.
What did you do wrong as a kid though? You said the
I bet
N word too many
military helped
times.
her out with that shit too.
You said the N word too many times and shit.
You gotta stop this shit, man.
I'm just
She
asking.
heard him in there on that game.
I
Matthew,
Hey, I ain't
you
gonna lie.
better not be
Hey,
going hard R.
mama. That's
Nah,
wild.
he got one for eating that damn dog food. He the type of nigga to go play in the toilet.
Yeah.
To go play in the toilet. He get one for playing in the toilet and shit.
I was 4 years old, dog. Y'all gotta stop holding that shit against me.
Yeah, no.
Y'all might be worse than cancel culture.
I don't know. Eating dog food at any age is just crazy.
What's one thing that all y'all got in trouble for the most as a child? Like what was a reoccurring thing that you did as a kid that you would get in trouble for?
Holes in the wall or windows.
Okay, so destruction. Mine was lying. I used to I would make it a game. I would see how long I could look at mom and daddy in their eyes and lie and keep a good demeanor. about
Mine was
myself.
probably
And I would
not.
get my ass beat for that shit. Though.
Lying as a kid.
My
that
mom-
young is
mine
crazy.
was-
I would test them. I would see how far I could get with it.
Mine was probably not doing shit. Like my mom would tell me to do something, I'll be like, I'll give it a minute and just never fucking do it.
Yeah,
I did that shit all the time.
that
Mine
was
was lying too, but one thing in my family was, them the couches with the plastic on them.
Oh,
Them
God.
Them
my
motherfuckers
grandma's
were
on that
sacred
shit.
as fuck. Sacred.
I'm telling
Every
you.
time I used to go in there and jump on that bitch, get my ass beat every time I touch that damn couch.
Mine was a thermostat too.
I feel you, cause my grandma, she's
shits
had
was
the
sacred.
same couch for like 9 years. Still to this day, you walk in there, sit on it. Y'all been in that house.
Yeah.
That shit ain't a fucking mansion, dog. Like, they ain't shit nice in there. That couch, you sit like this right here. No feet on the couch. Don't. No.
And one time, I don't know why I did it. I went in there like at nighttime. Went in there, jumped on the couch, just do some dumb shit, and you heard the plastic. Went in there, mom, whooped my ass.
That's some bad shit. That's just some like annoying shit. You
Yeah,
deserve
I was
that.
an annoying ass kid. Like, I used to annoy all my siblings.
You
Hey,
deserve
look,
that.
I got a funny story that would explain me as a kid. So one time I had got sick or some shit, whatever. I needed some kind of like medicine, and I'm trying to remember the name of the medicine. Can't even remember it. But
Codeine.
no, it was some kind of, I can't remember. Anyway, it was a certain type of medicine that I was allergic to when I was younger, and this is how they found out. So my mom had gave it to me, and it was supposed to like quiet me down and make me go to bed. Took it in the evening. Well, so they had gave it to me, and then I went in my room, and then about 15 minutes later, I had a Superman cape in my closet. I went and put it on. I come running back through the house, running, 1 foot on the couch, and it jumped, and I thought I could fly. And then boom, I laid out on the floor, and I was going wild, like off the wall type.
So ADHD medicine.
Huh?
ADHD medicine.
That
No,
shit
it was
boosted
like-
you gave you a perk.
It was like, I don't know, like, I don't think it was NyQuil, but it was something in that form. Like, you
Yeah.
could pour it. I can't remember the name of the fucking medicine.
Liquid
perks. You
perks.
Adderall, boy.
Boy, I was
Liquid
going,
perks.
wow, I thought I could fly.
That nigga flocker.
I wish I could find it. I'm going to ask Mama what it was so I could take some tonight. And I'm going to try to fly again off the
Crazy.
balcony.
That's wild.
Please don't do
We'll
it.
get a call. Yeah, Rob's dead. He is.
No, just
we
imagine
don't know
the
what
people-
happened.
Imagine the people in the apartment up under me, and they're looking, they're just sitting out there watching the damn sunset. Here I come. Woo!
With them covered to his back.
That shit would be
hell no.
wild, bro. Me and my brother was always doing some dumb shit. I remember one time fucking, this is probably the most trouble I ever got into. Fucking one time we used to have like this long ass porch, and we fucking lit a fire under that bitch. And it was like almost a campfire, dog. Like that shit was big as fuck.
That didn't ever register in your head, like.
No, we had a lighter and some paper. And we were like, fuck it, let's try it.
See, I can say that I wasn't never a dumb kid. I was always very like.
JJ influenced me to do that shit. That shit was probably the dumbest thing I ever done. We about what the fuck, huh?
Yeah,
Especially when the time changes.
Talking
you
to
just
Mike.
come on early. The street lights.
Yeah,
Not being back home or.
Yeah.
yeah.
You get
If
home.
ain't get home before
You get home with that street light on when it's dark. Oh my.
I ain't come
Like-
up around nobody to be outside.
My
playing
mom
like
used
that.
to
I'd be
get
outside
us.
by myself.
We'll walk in all turned up. Sometimes we'll try to creep in. These motherfuckers be standing behind the door.
Behind the door.
Oh, God.
my
As soon as you turn
God.
around, oh shit, take off running. It was horrible.
Nah, with me and Derek, he used to lock the door so I couldn't get in. He know I'm out there, so he wait about 45 minutes and then he let me in.
I think
fucked up.
if I lived in like a neighborhood when I was a kid, I probably would have been like a badass kid. I would have been doing like Dean Don dishes and shit like
It was
that.
fun shit. I don't take none of it back.
That shit sounds
I'm glad
fun.
I could've did more.
I don't know
I
about
grew up.
fucking sticking knives in tires, but most of that shit sounds fun.
Well, hey, when that anger come out, you know what I mean? Shit.
I used to do bad shit. Everybody used to do bad shit.
I remember one time when I went to my cousin's fucking. This is probably the most fucked up thing that ever happened to me.
You've
One
said
time-
that 3 times. You must have did a lot of fucked up shit, man.
No, this happened to me though. Like
Worse than the campfire.
I remember
Weird.
one time. So I went to my cousin. They used to live in this trailer park thing, and they had this big ass tree that they kind of built like it was like a little platform on. And you could climb up. It wasn't like a tree house, but it was like a little platform on.
Redneck treehouse.
Yeah. So these motherfuckers go up there and they took a bunch of rocks up there, and I was on the street, and they were throwing fucking rocks at me,
I
dog.
got a chainsaw and cut that tree down.
And fucking, they took like, I mean, it wasn't a big rock, but it was big enough where you'd feel that motherfucker.
A pebble.
And
That's
they
enough.
fucking-
I'm
boy,
shooting
they-
in that tree.
They fucking got me in the top
What's
of the
happened
head.
to my
boy.
brother Tyson? We used to have rock wars. All the kids in the neighborhood. All right, so this half of the neighborhood, you go up.
Motherfuckers grew up in Afghanistan.
You
That
go
sounds
up to this end of the street, and if you're on this side of the neighborhood, you go to this side of the street. So on one side it's like me, Twan, my brothers, and like Tay Tom, Kendrick, all of us, and then it's like at the top of the street it's like Kendrick and all them. It's like everybody divided, and we just throwing big ass rocks, slinging them
Yeah.
bitches. Big, like we'll all get piles of rocks, put them in the middle of the road, start like one of these lines, and we'll just be like, go. We'll all run to the rocks. We just running around throwing rocks in the air.
That shit was
That's
fun
what
though,
I
dog.
like
that shit
rocks,
was
houses
forced.
on the side. We all
That
the
shit
houses.
at the time, bro. You know how much of a badass you felt like a kid when you were dodging like 3 rocks at a time, bro.
feel
I don't know about
That shit
rocks.
was fun.
And then one day, it was a big ass rock coming out the sky, and Tyson's running down the street, and out of nowhere, you just see it hit his head. Boom! He just takes off running, screaming. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I ain't never had no incidents with no rocks.
Bad.
Me and all the Casey boys, we used to play damn airsoft with shirts versus skins.
That's
wild. That's wicked right there.
That ain't worse than our damn rock.
Oh no, but you should like, nah, that's wicked.
Them motherfuckers got some speed on them, though, bro.
Oh God,
They sting, but I
that's
mean,
gonna get you. That's more accurate too. We just going.
I was the fastest one out there though, so I felt like fucking
Invincible.
yeah. I felt like Chris Kyle. Now and this is how we play. This is how we
I can
play.
see Rob because we all know Rob takes shit a little too serious. I can see Rob out there with like a fucking ghillie suit laying in the wood.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Fucking laying
Face
on
all
his stomach,
painted.
face
No,
all
look,
painted up and
this is
shit.
the smartest move I ever did. So how we would do it was their house, like if all this was the pasture in the woods, this would be their house, right? And whoever was counting, we'd play it like hide and seek.
Yeah.
And so you'd have two teams. One team would be hiding, one would count, and then the way you would get tagged is you got shot, and you
Yeah.
would be out. So then whoever last man standing, their team won.
Yeah.
So you would count in the house. And so my team went and hid, and they all out here. Well, I had got up on the banister of the porch and then like threw my gun up on the roof and got myself up on the roof. And so I'm laying right here like this. They come out the door, and as soon as they get down off the porch to go look for everybody, I start picking them off. Bah, bah, bah. And we won, dude. I was turned up there on the roof.
What the fuck?
Then fucking mom came out there. What
That
the
is
fuck is
cute.
Bryce
No,
doing?
nobody cared what we did there. We ruled the roost. We were wild.
The
as
worst
hell.
shit. The worst shit.
Till like 3:30 in the morning, we would be going crazy.
The worst. But they lived on like a bunch of land, right?
Yeah.
I was about to say they had like a bunch of like wide open land. Nobody was really around them.
Yeah, we ran all of that shit too. Going crazy.
The worst shit that ever happened with the airsoft gun was JJ. We were in our
Not me,
backyard.
his older brother.
Yeah,
Not the chosen one.
yeah, not the chosen one. But my older brother, we were in the backyard and my we went to a jockey lot and my mom got us like these little airsoft pistols to shoot at each other. This motherfucker JJ and this motherfucker hurt. Like it was pretty good for like a jockey lot airsoft pistol. So fucking this motherfucker JJ, the neighbor, they had like they had a kid out there and he was pretty annoying, but he was closer to JJ's age. And he was out there riding on the bike and he was telling JJ, "You can't hit me, you can't hit me." So this motherfucker JJ finally shoots him and he starts crying and runs inside. This motherfucker JJ don't know why he thought this was like gonna work, but he takes the airsoft gun, swings it on top of our house, and then runs inside. The cops ended up getting called, and they fucking showed up at the door and they're like, "You know you can go to jail for that, right?" That shit was fucking hilarious.
Shot him again. He antagonized.
Hey man,
Popping.
JJ shot his ass. That shit was funny. Looking back on it now, that shit was funny as fuck.
We did a whole lot of bad shit.
Did y'all ever do y'all ever miss going to like y'all's like cousin like because when I was young I was used to go to like my cousins during the summer because like it used to just be me, my mom, and my brother. And like I ain't gonna lie, bro, some days I miss that shit. Those were some of the best memories like of my childhood. That shit was so much fun. Going
Everybody
to,
was
your
always over at
cousin.
our house, so it was like we used to be like sometimes it'd be deep at our house. Like think about it, it's 4
Fucking
boys at our
birthday
house,
parties.
so like every weekend it's like 10 other kids at our house, and we just going crazy.
Football.
Front yard football, backyard football. We going to the park. We doing bad shit. We running around the whole town of Wilmston at a young age, just beating on doors, throwing rocks at doors and windows, and just fucking running. Like it was fun as hell.
First time I ever watched porn was at my cousin's.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Anyways, but when I was a kid, my
was
closest
freaky
friend
with
was
your
in New
cousin?
York.
No,
Everybody
it
in the
wasn't like
living
that.
room.
But
Everybody in the living room laid out. Got it on the TV.
no, I didn't know what I was watching. I really didn't. But
Shitting me.
I mean, I knew
You could pick
I
up
was-
on that.
I was
Oh,
like-
these people are naked.
I was like 6,
Like-
bro. I mean, I knew they were naked.
You looked it up?
No, they you know
DVDs?
how on demand
DVDs?
on demand they used to have that like adult section.
But
I know what he's talking about.
The
I
real
know what he's
niggas
talking
had
about.
the DVDs back in the day. You had the DVDs. Pop. Oh,
Nah,
man.
I ain't that old.
PS2.
I ain't that old. But
No, I ain't have no
charter,
DVDs.
on demand.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Scroll all the way to the
I was
right.
about to say you gotta find that section, boy.
Y'all some freaky fuckers.
All the way
boy.
to the right.
Y'all some
Adult
freaky
entertainment.
motherfuckers. Y'all was searching for that shit.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I used to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 8, I used to be on YouTube trying to figure out what the shit was. I'd be like, oh my god.
I remember
Swear.
the first time I watched porn, I didn't want my mom to find out, and I watched it on my phone. Like the first time I actually jacked off, I watched it on my phone. I didn't want my mom to find out. So fucking I don't know why I thought like she just wouldn't fucking piece it together, but I always used to spell like this shit wrong. Like if I put in tits, I'd put like an L, like TLTS, because I always thought she was gonna search my phone. So like I always thought like maybe if I smell it wrong, and on the search history will show up, and she'll be like,
That's
I don't know
that's
what
an
that is.
all right thought, but like I
It's
mean,
decent.
now you got to think like, okay. they
Well,
can
now
piece that together.
I realize
But
that was
as
just a
as
fucking
young
terrible
mind, that
idea.
ain't a bad little thought, you know. I just used to do it and say, fuck it. I remember the first time I got caught was at the Fiesta Mexican restaurant in Williamson. My mom's phone
Wait,
wasn't
what the
working.
fuck?
Yeah, so check me out. My mom's phone wasn't working, and I had just got a phone not too long ago. And she was like, let me use your phone. And I was like, oh,
He thought about all the bad thoughts.
so I'm like trying to hurry up on my phone. I'm like, no, I can't piece anything else together to say. But I'm trying to get to clear the search history. And I'm like, no, you can't. And she's like, why? Give me your phone. I'm like, no. So, you know, I got it cleared though, but you know, it was
In
called.
school,
She
did
knew.
you ever forget to clear the page and you actually pulled up porn like in
Yeah,
school?
yeah, ninth grade.
I did that shit multiple times. It
I-
never played. It never
What the
played, but
fuck wrong
like
with y'all, boy?
I forgot to
Y'all
clear
some
it, bro.
Freaky motherfuckers.
I forgot to clear it.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't.
trying to search up porn on a Kindle Fire. That's
A
some shit
Kindle
that you-
Fire. I ain't never held one of them.
School computers.
No, I was about to say the worst
No, I
motherfuckers.
never did that.
The worst
That's-
motherfuckers was watching porns on their iPad and shit for school. That should be
wicked.
wild.
That's wicked.
Yeah, because
You gotta be dumb.
the first
Real
year we
dumb.
had them, like it didn't have no code, like it didn't have no blockage or nothing. Because you can go on like the regular app store and
Oh
shit.
yeah, I did that shit one
Yeah.
time.
Because I had Snapchat on
Watch
my
porn on the
iPad.
iPad?
Yeah. When we first got them, boy, I set that motherfucker up, what?
And they had like the little stand on the back.
Yeah, I set that
my God.
motherfucker up right there on the back of the
You didn't
toilet.
think? Wait, you didn't get caught?
No,
Wait,
no.
back of the toilet.
Like the little, the toilet. I'm
Was
standing
you
up.
were you
I'm
standing?
Was you at home or at
Yo, when I was a
school?
kid, I could never lay down and beat my. What the hell? I used to live with all my brothers.
So you
I used to do
so
the
you
same
had
shit.
it propped up on
In the bathroom?
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Hand on the wall like an old man taking a piss?
But I ain't playing no games. But I used to play no games. I got a room full of brothers, buddy. I ain't about to do it in a room full of. What the hell?
No, that's not. I'm not
ain't
saying
even-
that, but
I
like
ain't
you,
privacy.
you ain't at least like sit down in the shower or something. Where you
I can't. I used to
If
not
you
be able to
stand,
sit
dude,
down.
if you stand up, it's a different dimension you go to. For
that
real.
shit hurts though.
You got to really put your focus there. It ain't just like
legs
eating
be
some-
tight, so you be ready to pass out.
That's-
Yeah, it ain't. Look, your legs,
Hey, you
your
be ready to
legs,
pass out.
your
You
legs be locked up like this.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! You done got done. You damn near falling. You like damn.
That's why you got to get the wall. You
No, he's
Nah, look,
That's crazy.
Nah, look.
That's crazy.
Nah, he
Fucking knees buckled and shit.
Now look, check me out
that
though.
shit
I ain't
true,
even
though.
never have no siblings. Like he's talking about, he couldn't do it because he had a bunch of brothers. I never had no siblings, but when I first got into that shit, I was not gonna get caught in the act. Like I would, literally, I swear to God, I would literally take my damn. I had a big chair in my room. I would take it, put it in front of the door, and lock the door. Like I would barricade myself in my room.
It's not
You
that
was
serious, dog.
shitting me. It was to me. I mean, if they come
Have
in,
you,
I
have
would
you ever
literally
got
probably-
caught? Have you ever got caught jacking off?
Hell no! I told you, I went the extra mile. You wasn't catching me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Damn
I
right.
ain't never got
I've
caught.
got-
Damn fishing
I've
line
got
below
caught
the
like
door,
3-4
tripwire.
times. I ain't gonna lie.
I always did it. I never did it like during the fucking day. Like if I knew I was gonna beat my, if I was a kid and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna beat my meat tonight.
Hey,
I
when
went
I
until like 1 o'clock in the night.
How did you have
before
that?
school? Everybody's sleeping. I'm like, okay.
I want to know how you had that control, like that demeanor
No,
as a
bro.
kid. Like I'm gonna do it tonight. Fuck
I
that.
was just always
I'm
afraid
not
of
talking
getting
to Mike.
caught.
Shitting me, I
You
might
know
be
when
cutting
bro,
the
I was
grass.
describing that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is so funny because I feel like that's everyone their first time. Like your legs lock up.
Yeah.
shit.
Nigga, one time I did that shit as a kid too hard, like too much. Nigga, like, all right, so I did it. Like my first time doing it, I did. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My first time doing it, I was young as fuck. I was like, I might have been in like
Don't say
Fourth
no
grade.
outrageous number.
fourth grade.
Talking about
I was like fourth grade. I did it like 16 times.
That nigga
Yeah.
ping.
in a day.
Damn.
I swear.
In
to
a
God.
day.
I swear.
That nigga
to
ping
God.
fell off.
Nigga, one time I
Nigga
did it,
dick
I
fell
couldn't
off.
hear. Like I did this hard, I couldn't hear, nigga.
I gotta go.
And
I gotta
everything
go
was
with
just all swollen and hurting.
Look, I gotta go
But I
on the
couldn't
bounce off
stop.
of
It
that.
was like I felt that feeling.
It's crazy.
All right, so
bro.
look, I did it the day before, and I'm like, okay, I cried. I was scared. I thought I was going to hell. I thought I was going to die. I was crying because I didn't know what was happening to me. I was young as hell. The next day, I'm like, that shit felt good. I know what I'm about to do all day.
Oh,
Exactly.
exactly. That's wow.
Oh, I don't know about all day.
day.
At what
I
point
done
did
went
you?
to the shower. I done went to the shower.
And
I
you was
done
standing up every time. That's how you squat that damn much. That's how you squat that much. Them legs right there done been through some shit.
every time.
At
That
what,
was
point, at what
treacherous.
point did you start shooting blanks?
It came out every time. I don't know how.
Had to be 9. Had to be 9. It came out every
Motherfucking
time.
Body was loaded.
So it came out every
You
time. I did-
different, boy.
No, no, I
The
know. I
most I've
swear.
ever did in
Because
one
after
day.
the second time, I'm
and
shooting blanks, bro.
The most I've ever been in one day, and this ain't with no hand action. This is real deal. 9 times, and after that, I'm blank. And my heart was
After ninth, After your 9th time?
Yeah, 9
How does
times.
your dick not hurt?
My dick never hurt, but like
don't know.
my heart
I
was.
was-
Boy,
fucking
my shit
pounding.
was
I was
hurting.
My
sweating.
shit was like so swollen. It was like going to the side.
If I could have
Like,
went again, I would have, but I couldn't. Like I was for real deal doing.
9 times in a day is crazy.
Yeah, I got video of her after too.
16 in a day is fucking even wilder.
I can only imagine.
He was there.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Wait, what
middle
you mean?
middle of the day.
What?
No more context. That's all we're giving out. But yeah.
Oh
That-
shit! Oh shit!
That might have been too much context.
Hey,
Ain't no-
hey!
I think the most I ever done. I think the most I ever done was 4 in a day. And my dick was hurting. My dick was hurting after that.
How did we
couldn't-
get to this though? We need to get off of this.
But hold on, before we get off, one more question. Remember when you backtrack a few minutes, you said you would have it planned out, like, all right, if I'm gonna do it tonight when you were little.
Yeah.
How did you have that demeanor? Because I ain't even lying. I would get home from school, I'd be cutting the grass or something. I had to park the lawnmower. I'd park the lawnmower and go upstairs, barricade the door.
No.
I had
It'd
too
be
much
3:30. It'd be 3:30 p.m. It don't
was
matter.
always the
Shit,
fear
I'll wake
of,
up.
like-
Whatever.
getting caught. I didn't want to get caught and just like no. It was the fear of getting caught. So I had to make sure every
I had
time
that
the
fear
coast
too,
was
man.
clear.
That-
You feel me?
I
And that day I
made
did it
sure
16
the coast
times,
was clear by
I was at home
barricading
by
myself.
myself. I was at home by myself. I was in 6th grade. No, 4th grade. I was in 4th grade. I was at home by myself. Everybody was gone. We lived in Belton in the middle of the woods. It's go time. Everybody was gone. So I'm
I didn't
like,
have
damn,
that control factor.
I'm bored. We didn't have no Wi-Fi, nothing. All I had was tapes and magazines. So I'm just in that motherfucker going crazy.
I've never
Shit,
had
if that wind
magazines.
blow the wrong way, time to go.
I've never had magazines.
I still on my brother shit. They had magazines, motherfucking
Oh,
tapes. They used to have cigarettes under
That
their
shit used to be wild. I seen
They used
that
to have
before I
cigarettes under
seen
their
porn.
bed, so I would just be at home just doing all kind of crazy shit. I'm still in that cigarettes. I feel like I'm about to die. 'Cause my first time getting buzzed by a cigarette, I'm sitting there like, I put it up to my face, I lit it up, and like that feeling was like, I felt like I was about to die. That
Smoking
shit,
a
like,
cigarette?
it felt too good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It
understand.
felt too good. It
The
was
first
like,
time,
what
the first time I
Like that.
smoked a cigarette,
I was young as fuck.
I think I was,
Felt good.
I think I was young. Yeah, I was at my cousin's again, and we found like, no clue why. I did
Y'all used to
this, but
pick them up
they-
off the ground, bro?
No, they found like a pack in the woods and still had like 2 or 3 in it.
Off the ground.
And
That's
it's-
what they was doing under the porch when they started the campfire. They,
Man,
Man,
that's
that's why your
smoking-
lungs
smoking little
That's why your
cigs.
lungs fucked
I've
up.
had asthma since I was a kid, bro. That's not why my lungs are fucked
I
up.
know they had to be dirty Newports too.
I'm
any
pretty
of
sure
y'all
they
put a
were
dip in?
Newports, honestly.
Have y'all put a dip in?
Yeah.
I put a dip in
No.
7th grade at a soccer game
Never.
with Ethan.
The
Fucked
first
me
time I
up.
put a dip in, I got caught by my dad. I was hunting, and
It's bad business.
no, I had stole a can of his dip, and then I was sitting up in a tree stand. He like sent me up there, or whatever. Then he went on his way to go to his stand, and so once he got out of sight, I'm like, let's get it. So I pulled it out, put it in, and it was hell.
Fell
get-
out the deer stand.
No, I thought I was going to though, because I put it in and I sit up there, and I'm in like a pine tree, so it's swaying. So I'm going with it. And I'm like, oh,
Throw up.
yeah, I'm like, oh my god! And the whole time I'm spitting on the ladder. And when he come back to get me, he looks up the ladder with the flashlight. It's dark. He's like, "What is all this?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he's like, "That was not here. I was." Now I get down, I get dip all over my teeth and shit.
I was,
Hell.
That was not a good lie.
Did you get in trouble? How old were you?
No, I was probably
9.
I was probably 8th grade, something like that. I ain't getting too much trouble though. I mean, hell, I didn't watch him do it forever. I thought it was like bubble gum.
When I first time met his daddy, he told me to call him
K? Probably not.
no, that was some, he used to call me K. I don't know why, because he couldn't pronounce Kentrell. So he was like, I'm gonna call you K.
Oh,
It's when I played tennis off for like 2 weeks
People don't always
before
call
a game
you
started
Ray.
because I stepped on the fucking court and it like went through my foot. So I couldn't play football with y'all that year.
I remember
But
that.
the first time I met him, he was just spitting. I'm like, what the hell is he spitting?
Telling
Like
you, boy.
spitting. And he used to be swole as hell.
Telling you.
Like
Whoa.
big as fuck.
Telling you. That man, look,
big
see,
as fuck.
now imagine you in the living room after line and that mug bowled up over you like he about to fight. And
He
I'm
was
like,
big, he was big as
Duh,
hell.
the fuck?
Them youth football games would be so fun, bro. Or the
Fuck
practices.
no, man. No, the I was about to say the games was fun.
I don't
The
know.
practices
I played
was
12.
the worst.
I ain't played 10 and under.
I didn't play. I played 1200.
Yeah. You
Fuck that,
played
man.
12
I
and
was
under with
gonna
me. Yeah, shit.
Shit. No, dude, the practices was the worst because all the other kids, they would like, you know what I mean? They'd miss a tackle and they'd be like, it's all good, hop up, let me show you. No, fuck that. I'd get a goddamn hat slung at me. You motherfucker! Get your ass in gear! Run!
My first time playing football, I'm like, damn, this shit easy. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I first started practicing with y'all, it was my first time ever playing football. I went out there, I was like, damn, these kids suck. I was just out there running through shit. They was like, oh, this our hardest hitter, you know. So we went up against each other, just went right through them. I'm like, the hell is going on? Like, I thought this shit was hard.
Years. It took me by 10 and under. That's when I started understanding how to hit. But until then, I hated football, man. I used to cry. I hated that shit. Then once I figured out how to hit somebody, I was like, most of these kids are scared, really. Then I was like, okay, I can hit now. But
I used to hate y'all. Telling other kids.
yeah, you had kids
we had to
like
go against like Blaze and all them, and y'all used to win y'all
I
championships.
remember
And I'm
that.
like,
them kids was
we
rigged.
scrimmaged them that one time.
and punished.
Yeah, I killed them. I remember Lucas
punished
was
them.
over there.
Mhm.
What
Jalil was
position
over
you
there.
play?
I play safety and corner.
Twins and them was over there too. Oh my goodness, it was like, what the hell?
that was a completely different JJ though. That
Yeah.
mug was like 3'11" and fast as
JJ,
shit.
remember your first time coming out there?
Hell yeah.
He said 311.
Nigga, 'cause look,
I ain't
back
lying.
up, this how I got into that. So I started playing basketball 10 and under.
Mhm.
And then, what's his name? Brad.
Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
West.
He was like, you pretty fast. You come play football. So I was
Mhm.
like, all right, I see. And I was like, Derek signed me up. So I was like, fucking go out there.
Mhm.
Shit, Ray lit my ass up.
Because every time a new kid come, like little Mason and all them, they'll be like, all right. We used to do the I guess it was like Oklahoma, get up on your back and shit
They
like
used,
that.
used to hate that shit.
All right, so
That was
they didn't know I was over there though.
No, them niggas they used to line that shit up like it'll be like all the new kids like here, all the small kids, and it'll be like Louis, Bryce, Ray. I'm like, what the fuck?
Soon as I turn my bad, they'll turn their bad things off for the games. I'm
Hey,
about
look,
to do
listen,
you
listen.
dirty.
The worst shit is remember we had to lay down on the ground,
Uh-huh.
and then Brad he would bring someone else in there like you would not know until you get
Uh-huh.
up.
And like I used to get up fast as fuck. Like I used to get up so fast. They still getting up off the ground. Oh my god! As soon as they turn around, boom!
We gotta think
They
about
out
the
of
people
breath.
doing that on the beach now.
Oh, like
I think that's just
They-
hilarious.
they
Not
drunk
doing-
as
I'm
fuck,
not doing
though.
none of that shit.
I think that shit is dumb because for one, that whole drill is based off of how fast can you get up, like explosiveness getting up and then hitting, like football hitting. You do that shit on the sand, man, you got no traction. So it basically just turns into who can get up, and
But you
get
also
to the
gotta
middle,
think-
and then
but
it's
you
like
also-
a wrestling drill or
But
some
you
shit.
also got to think most of the people out there doing it are probably fucking
yeah, they
hammered.
drunk as fuck. So
Like-
But you're hitting with no football pads and you got no traction, bro.
You
so
think,
you're
you think they give a fuck?
You're resorting back to fucking like strength. It's not like I can get my speed up and tackle you right now. It's the fact of get up and all right, who's gonna slam each other pretty much.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna get the fucking collarbone broke,
No.
goddamn leg
They
broke,
be lit out there though.
some shit. They could be lit. I'll be in.
I wouldn't
circle around
participate.
them.
I wouldn't do
I
it.
wouldn't be in a circle.
But I
Cause as soon as somebody asks me, "Hey, you do it?"
Nope.
Shut up.
Damn right.
Shut your bitch ass
Damn
up.
right.
so we
I'm gonna use that
we've
shit.
been going
Lucas
for about
taught me.
a,
I'm gonna get up and get in position. Sidekick.
we've been going for about an hour, so I want to there is two things I want to touch on before we wrap it up. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is the best rapper duos, man. So my hot take of 2022 is that Rod Wave and No Cap will be a top 3 rapper duo. So I want to know
Have they ever did a song together?
they're doing they like hanging out all the time. I think they'll have songs together on No Cap's album and probably Rod Wave's album.
I don't think they'll be the best. You gotta look at it like this.
But hold on, I want to know. I want to know the top 3 rapper duos. Mine, I'd say Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. Okay, then you got Drake and Future,
that Drake feature.
and probably more recently, I'd probably say Gunna and Lil Baby are up there.
Gunna and
Gunna and
Baby.
Baby.
Up there.
I was about to
Gunna
say
and Baby
Gunna-
are
Gunna and
good
Lil
again.
Baby up there.
Gunna and Baby up there for sure.
Drake and Future, I guess they
Yeah,
gotta be.
Drake
up
and
there.
Future gotta be
Life
in
is
there.
good. They're crazy numbers.
Who else?
I don't know. Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, that was that shit, boy.
Dude, that shit, that's my childhood right there. I ain't gonna lie.
that was
I ain't
that
gonna
shit,
lie.
boy.
That shit did it for me. Damn.
I can't think of like any like other crazy rapper duos though.
Shit, Wayne and Drake used to go hard as fuck.
Every time.
Wayne and Drake.
But I mean, that ain't really recent.
I'm telling
but, like
you,
that
yeah.
shit was.
What y'all think about?
solidified.
What y'all think? What y'all think about the Lil Baby Lil Durk duo?
Nah.
It was good, but it wasn't like what
It
it was.
wasn't on
hype.
no like Gunna Lil Baby type shit.
No.
Well, you could just tell that Dirk obviously got his own shit going on, and Baby got his own shit going
What
on.
about-
It wasn't like they was in the studio.
What about
cooking up together. They were
what
just
about
in the verse
Durk and
the
King
verse.
Von? What about Durk and King Von? Is that a top 5 duo?
Well, hell, I mean, we ain't
Chicago,
really,
yeah.
we ain't really
But not
getting
in the
those.
rap game, no. From Chicago rap game,
I
yeah.
don't know.
But not in all
I
around.
just feel like music back then was way better to the soul.
This shit.
than
To the
this.
soul.
I promise you,
That
listen to
shit
some
hit.
old shit. You like,
Old-
damn.
Nigga,
Well,
I was
that's 'cause
listening
it's
to old
our
shit when I was
soul.
cooking yesterday. I'm like, damn.
But what's some
That's
like what's some
awesome.
like older rap duos though? I can't really think of
Some
none.
older rap duos. Let me think real quick. I got some.
I can't really think of none.
How
off the
old
top
we
of my head.
going?
like 2000s, 90s.
Yeah, like you go right now
Fuck
on your
that.
playlist and be like 2000s hits or some shit like that.
Fuck that.
All that shit hard, bro.
Wayne
Let
and
me
Drake
think.
is when I come into rap. That's when I started listening.
What
to
about
rap.
2000?
I don't know. Whenever
Yeah,
Akon was on
yeah,
the song
but
with somebody, or
that's
T
me.
Pain, Akon and T Pain was on the song with somebody. That shit used to be so hard to me. Like they used to go crazy. Like what's that song with Akon and Snoop Dogg?
I don't know.
I don't know that shit, really.
I see you winding. That shit used to
I know
be
that
so
song.
hard.
Oh, yeah, that shit
Or that
used to
on
hit.
Bartender
Up
with
on the
Akon,
floor.
on Bartender with
Yeah.
Akon and T Pain. Like all that shit used to be so hard.
that shit-
Akon
them
used to be
shits
on
was
that shit going
banger.
stupid.
Music back then was so much better for the soul. I'm telling you. Listen to that shit. You
Sound
start
like an
thinking
old
about
head
shit.
talking to
Nah,
Mike.
that
Nah.
shit.
Hey,
that
you
shit
know
was
who I
hard.
think?
That shit
You
was
know who I
hard.
think would make a good duo though? Them Harlow and Sada Baby. I think they would, cause Sada Baby got that like kind of groovy top rap. It's always that's
Yeah.
the one that sings that whole lot of choppers.
Yeah.
All his music kind of got that little make you groove type shit, and that's how Harlow is on the beat.
I know a good duo.
I think that would be a good
Who's a
duo
good
to
duo?
match up.
Kentrell and Kentrell.
Oh,
That shit would be crazy.
word!
Kentrell.
He
Yeah.
gonna hop on there with Young Boy.
Oh, yeah. We don't want that shit.
I want.
Rap gonna post
Let me see your
that.
tattoo.
Nah, that's a good duo that will kill
I
some
was supposed
shit.
to throw it
Will
up
honestly
on the
be
last
A Boogie
pod.
and Lil TJ.
I'll show you when we're done.
Facts. If they,
Fuck.
well, you
Nigga,
think
I
they would
fuck
do
with
that?
TJ,
It's like
bro.
those-
I
Hey,
fuck with
Boogie and
TJ
TJ
hard.
had a.
I
They
feel like a
got
lot of people
along,
sleep on
I
TJ.
promise you.
TJ
bro.
hard as fuck.
Hard.
but Boogie and TJ got along. They could make some bangers. I'm already
They could.
knowing. Like,
They could.
I
just
wish we had
feel it.
more-
I'm just knowing.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been like this past like few months, bro. I've been loving New York drill. So I wish we like have more like
I be
Fivio and
booming
Pop
that shit.
Smoke
Oh, I
together,
got
boy.
you. I be
Oh
booming
my
that
god.
Now, see,
I ain't into the New York type. Like, it depends. If
Being
it's TJ, if it's TJ or Boogie, I fuck with that. But as far as like Pop Smoke, that whole like New York drill,
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me
It
a
ain't
minute
with
to
me.
get into Pop Smoke. I'm not gonna lie.
It
I was
ain't
took
never
me
a fan of
minute.
Pop Smoke, and I know Fabio Foreign is good, but like I'm not crazy fan of him. But it's like the other niggas, like
K
the
Flock
niggas
good
that
as
they
fuck.
beefing with and shit like that, like K Flock, B Love, 22Gs, like all them niggas is crazy good. Like,
Yeah.
and that shit will turn you up.
D
That shit will turn you
thing's
up.
pretty hard too.
He's a demon. That nigga's 19
Which
and
one
jail
got
right
which
now.
one got I was about to say, was it him or K Flock that got locked up?
Both of them, they're both locked up right
Oh,
now.
they both got
They're both locked up. K Flock killed somebody. The dude came out the barbershop. K Flock was walking by it. And like K Flock, like he had seen him. He was with his girl. It was just him and his girl. He had seen him. The dude had said something from the barbershop. K Flock just walked by and was like that. So the dude had came out, and like 5 other dudes came out too. You just see K Flock just come back. Did him. With his girl too. And he was in designer. He had it on.
back to the like not recent people. I mean, I guess they're kind of recent, but that song Jodeci's back or Jodeci freestyle, whatever. Drake and J. Cole,
Mhm.
Yeah.
they sound pretty good together. I'd like to hear something else from them together.
Drake and Kendrick pretty good together, you know. You got fucking problems. You got Poetic Justice, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Yeah, we
good.
need before
So who
before
do you
everything's done, we need Drake, Kendrick, and Cole back on.
Mm-hmm. Or I just want me a
so
joint album.
so
from Cole
who is
Kendrick.
who's y'all's number one duo though? Who's the best? Who do y'all think, in y'all's opinion, is the best rapper duo that y'all have heard?
I'm gonna say Drake and Future.
I'm gonna have to say Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. Drake and Future had them hits, but bro, that when it
No,
was
I gotta say Drake and Future too, because that shit.
Okay, if I'm being biased by what I like, then it's gonna be Young Thug and Rich Homie. But if I'm being like numbers wise and what sold,
well,
the
numbers
most,
wise, definitely
it's
Drake
definitely
and Future.
Drake and Future.
Yeah,
But from what I liked and that lifestyle, you can't tell me one Drake. You can't tell me Life is Good is better than Lifestyle.
that's
You
facts.
can't tell me.
Shit.
You can't tell me
I
that.
don't know. I like a different kind of music though. So me, it's gonna go Drake and Future, and then Baby and Gunna.
Shit was hard.
Baby and Gunna is always hard though.
Yeah,
Them
but
motherfuckers are
that
always-
lifestyle just do
I
something
think
to you.
I
I
think
don't like that kind of.
I'm be real.
I don't like
I
that
think
shit.
you give Baby and Gunna like two more years. They do like a bunch of more songs together. They might be on like that Drake and
I'm
Future.
gonna be honest.
level.
I never
If they
cared
have
about
like
Sold
some
Out Dates.
bangers.
And I know they're a great duo. But
Who?
those one of them songs that like everybody else liked, but I didn't like. Like
What
Sold
song?
Out Dates.
Oh yeah,
Sold Out Dates or
it wasn't bad
Yeah, it
though.
wasn't bad.
Drip Too Hard. I never
No, I don't
liked
like
that
it.
shit. All that shit was annoying to me.
Yeah,
Drip's hard was a little annoying, but so
You
that
feel me?
is.
Or Heating Up. I'm Heating Up. I never fuck with that either.
I
He
fuck
know
with
what's
I
all
fuck
hard.
with them when
He
they
know
by
what's hard.
themselves.
I
He
fuck
know
with
what's
all
hard.
their songs,
I
but
just fuck with them by themselves.
the only thing I can't stand about the songs like that, like I like all three of them songs you just named, but the crowd of people that get on them, it's like, oh my fucking god.
But like,
Yeah.
Like it's just like that Mo
But those are the
Bamba
mo-
effect.
but
Like
those are-
everybody,
but those
That
are-
Mo Bamba was trash, nigga.
everybody and their fucking
That shit
cousin was
ass.
playing that shit.
but those
God.
were. But you got to think those were more of his mainstream songs. Like, sure, we know probably a lot of more of their underground like Gunna and Baby songs, but like not everybody a lot of people just listen to like the radio or some shit, so they don't really know that. They
Yeah.
just know what they hear.
Yeah.
But
Who was the rapper you used to like that fell off?
Fetty Wap.
He wasn't
I
really a
agree with
rapper.
Fetty
though.
Wap.
Yeah, Fetty Wap was
oh,
a rapper.
He was a rapper?
Spoke Perk.
Man, so the only reason I ever liked him was because I wasn't into, like, I've always been into music how I am now, but now I only listen to music like that, like soul type shit.
Yeah.
But then, 10th grade in high school, you trying to go to cookout and turn up.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci
There-
gang,
he
Gucci gang,
didn't-
Gucci gang.
he didn't-
I was into that shit
He didn't
for a
fall
short
off.
period of time.
He didn't fall off, but like
Young Pimp,
He never-
Boy.
He didn't fall off. It was just that
No,
the
I-
people that was fucking with him,
no, that motherfucker
they got it.
Lil Pump and Smoke Perk definitely fell off.
Well, I
That-
know they,
that-
I know they did,
shit
but I'm
trash,
saying
dude.
why they fell off. They fell off
It's just
exactly
trash.
the reason that J. Cole said he would. All the people that you got that are listening to you right now
Yeah.
were 14. By the time they get to be
You're right.
16, they're already like
Yeah.
ahead. And they're
But
like, okay,
he
never
didn't.
mind.
But the dude I'm about to say, he didn't fall off. But I do kind of wish he made like, kind of like music like his older music, but Kid Cudi. Bro, I used to love old Kid Cudi.
It's a good ass.
They Skittles. nigga.
Who's a rapper that you like that you think fell off? How about you talking to Mike?
Rich homie. Every day.
Oh, I got a pretty good answer. I mean, he whatever you want to consider him, and he didn't fall off by no means. But that first album of Post Malone's, that Stoney, I wish he would have kept
He
that
just
vibe.
hasn't released
Yeah,
any
I'm about to say,
music.
He's got an album ready right now, but they said it's like the old record label shit is fucking him
Yeah,
up.
because
Yeah.
Post
He
Malone
on
was
his
good
end, he
that
ready.
one, and after that,
But I think
haven't heard
Post
shit.
Malone's still pretty good.
No,
But he
he's
just hasn't.
good,
He
it's
just
just not
hasn't
that
dropped.
rap.
He just hasn't dropped music.
I mean, he's dropped 2 albums since then, which is a long time for only 2 albums. But my thing with that is the vibe he's got on Stoney is like he's got some on there you could go play at a country bar.
Yeah.
He's got some on there you could go to a damn like strip club and play. He's got some you sitting by yourself smoking. It's very spread out. I love that shit from him. But then like you get to Beer Bones and Bentleys was straight. It was still good mix up. Then you get to the other one, Hollywood's Bleeding, and it's like pop.
Yeah.
And he's got some
And then you
good-
got like congratulations and stuff like that. I think that's probably more pop.
Yeah, but that's on Stoney where he's got everything split out. Like I
Yeah.
say, he got pop, rap, damn soul music. He got all the shit. I wish he would have kept that vibe.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess that would be kind of hard once you got that much spotlight on you and that much push. And I think that's why that last album is called Hollywood's Bleeding.
Yeah. But so the last topic I want to talk about, which this will probably be, you probably won't say much about this one, bro, but I want to talk about the Lakers missing the playoffs, man. The
Shit,
Lakers got knocked out of the playoffs. The Spurs ended up making the play-in. What do y'all think about that? I'd say it's disappointing because
No comment.
it was a lot of
Like,
I ain't gonna do it, but
to
I
me-
could hop in. Fuck, Ron.
To me, I feel like it was. I mean, you can't say nothing about injuries or nothing, but to me, I think it was more AD's fault.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
definitely
put
think-
it on
I
Russ.
don't know.
I
Man,
mean,
Russ played. He tried to play all them damn games. He tried his fucking best.
Russ-
People got to look at the whole team.
Russ
as a
was
whole.
never hurt the whole year.
You feel me? He tried.
But
At least
I
he was
feel
out
like-
there.
I
But a
feel
lot
like-
of people blamed it on Russ, but I think the team in general was just bad,
Yeah.
dog.
Bad,
There was no
bro.
defense.
We got
There was
Austin
bad
Reeves out there
spacing.
trying to hoop.
There was bad spacing, which I mean, I guess you can blame that on Russ a little bit because he can't really shoot threes. But the defense was terrible, bro. Nobody on that team played defense. THT didn't play defense. Russ didn't play defense. Bron's fucking 37. He's
not
fucking
even that.
dropping 30 a night on fucking at 37 years old. Y'all really expect that motherfucker to
No,
play
I
defense?
put it on Brown and Rob Pelinka. They did this to themselves.
I got
It
an
wasn't
honest
Frank
question.
Vogel. It wasn't Russ. It's fucking LeBron and Rob Pelinka. They put this team together and Jenny Bus. They put it together. They're the one that decided to sign all these old ass people. And Kendrick Nunn, he good as fuck. Has he played a game this year? No, he's hurt. They signed all these hurt people. Everybody that's old as hell, 80, always getting hurt. They put this team together. So Russ, you tried your best. I understand you had a worst team. You had a horrible team. There was a lot of pressure, and you played every fucking game though, damn near. Bron, you put the team together. I love you. You getting that blame. Rob Pelinka, you getting that blame. Frank Vogel,
And AD's
you
just so
fucking tried with
frail.
what you had.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give him no, like he
Apparently-
can't help.
Oh, he's gone after the
AD.
season. I'm be
I
real.
know,
sure.
but if people act like he didn't win a ring 2 years ago, he can't help that AD's always fucking hurt. LeBron be getting hurt too, and fucking his team is just bad as a whole.
AD's
Shoot,
frail as
apparently,
fuck.
I seen this one thing on Sports Center that the Charlotte Hornets looking at Russ.
I don't know why though.
I mean, just to sell
Would you,
Sell
wait,
tickets and
what
shit.
is Lamelo a point guard or a shooting guard?
whatever combo guard and whatever.
They'll trade Terry Rozier,
Yeah, I seen that. It
and
was
Jordan would do it
Terry.
too. No,
Oh,
Russell
yeah.
or Jordan
Because
Gordon.
think about it, there's no big market name that's ever went to Charlotte like that.
Yeah.
So it'll probably
I got a question about the Lakers from somebody that don't watch basketball. I ain't hating on Brian by no means because, shit, I appreciate greatness. I don't hate on greatness at all. But, like, the game that he set out in, like, what was it, last week or whatever?
Yeah.
That was like their deciding game to go to the playoffs or not.
Mhm.
And he set out.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say I don't like him or whatever.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think
he
he's
sprained
good.
his ankle though.
He
I
sprained
don't
his
give
ankle.
a damn. I don't care.
He's 37.
I mean, but you got to think about it like this.
You're
though.
19.
He's year 19, and
I get
you already
that,
know.
but,
Look,
like,
listen. He would have won that game, and he's in the playoff game or whatever, playing game.
Yeah.
They would have got bounced off first
Yeah.
round
I
anyway.
get
Yeah.
it. And I'm not fucking.
'Cause then
I
they had
haven't
the
played
Suns
19
or-
seasons in the
It's all about
NBA. I
longevity
mean, I
now.
get it. Like, I can understand that, but y'all know me. Y'all know how I like players. I like a motherfucker like Westbrook or you know, I like a dog. Like, fuck that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I
But most
don't
of these players
care
fuck
if
up
this
at, though.
motherfucker is broke, sprained, bruised, whatever. Like,
That's how
But I
everybody
think
fuck
it's
up
on the
though.
line.
They don't look at it longevity wise. They look at it like right now in the moment. Right now in the moment, you know, you ain't gonna win shit. Look at it longevity wise.
But I think-
I can see the sense
But I think
there,
I think the reason he did that is because like I think now his goal he's already won 4 rings, dog. He's won multiple MVPs. He's top 2. You can argue 1 or 2, whatever the fuck you want to do. I think
top
he's
2.
won.
I think
He's
for
top
sure.
2 all time though. But his goal right now is to play with his son, and he has to be able to.
His first goal is to get the most points.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, well, to
because
get
I heard
most- to get-
Shaquille say that, and that's smart because if he passes Kareem, then
I
they
seen
can't
some.
really say nothing.
Kareem
There's nothing you
was
could say.
bashing LeBron about that shit too, talking about he
he
wasn't
too.
playing, and then Shane got on his ass talking about because when
A lot
LeBron
of
passes
people-
you, ain't no one gonna talk about you no more.
A lot of people
Got
got
that
on his
boy
ass.
sold.
Like,
That's
and
a
then
smart
Kareem tried to
move.
apologize
I know he
too.
does that.
But you
Again, what can you bring up?
because realistically, LeBron's probably going to have to play. Maybe he might have one more in him of averaging 25, and he might get it because he'll maybe drop 50 here and there, 35 or whatever. But realistically, he probably has 2 more seasons and of averaging.
Why?
More
He's
than
he's
that.
on.
He has like
have you
2.
looked at it recently?
No,
He able to go wild.
It's crazy. Like
no,
he'll get it next
play.
year in
He'll,
mid-season. He'll get it next year in like 40 games.
he'll
Like,
play.
it's crazy.
He'll play it. He'll
He's
always.
for sure gonna catch.
He's
No,
gonna get
Yeah,
it next
if
year.
if he plays an average, I think he has to average like 25.
25 for
No,
40
and
games. He gets
I was about to
Listen,
say,
like,
and he'll
it's
be.
doable.
No, because they already did it, and the game he does it on is gonna be Golden State. So that's why Draymond said that I'm not sitting out for that game if LeBron does it on us.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but Draymond said that if
he said he
he
missed the
said
game.
if the Warriors play that night that
Oh.
LeBron's passing Kareem, he's gonna miss the
Mhm.
game to watch LeBron pass Kareem. Because to be real, dog,
Fuck that.
They-
Hey, I said we go to that
Fuck
game. I said we go to that game.
Fuck that.
That's
like
in Charlotte.
That's
It
like
But you,
Brett Favre
but you all like
giving,
spending money though. What you trying to go
LJ
like
That's different, though.
that,
That's
bro?
yeah.
You all like spending
No,
money
them,
though.
hey, I'm be real, dog. Them tickets are gonna be fucking ridiculous.
Nah, if we buy him now.
They-
But we don't know what game he'll do. He might drop 60 in 4
but
games straight.
but you
and
gotta
then
think, what if he starts off the
he might
season?
sits out
I was about to say,
again.
what if he starts off season like it won't happen? But like, what if he starts off the season like averaging like 5
That ain't
points?
gonna happen.
But he has to average 25. He's gonna pass
He scored
Kareem.
double digits for 1,000 straight games.
I know, but I'm
That
just saying.
shit crazy.
I'm just saying, like
He averaged
that's
25
wild.
plus
We never-
for 17
you
straight
can't really
seasons.
guess when it'll. You
That
can't really
shit
guess
wild.
when
No,
it'll
but
happen.
you know how LeBron is when it comes down to getting something, he gonna turn that motherfucker on.
But it's crazy. He the youngest player to average 30 at 21, and he the
The
oldest
oldest.
player to average 30 at fucking 37.
I don't see how people
What
hate
the
on
fuck?
him that much. If you look at what that mug is
I
doing
hate it.
from the time he's fucking 16, it's like nobody else has done that shit, man.
Crazy,
That boy's
bruh.
been famous since 10th grade.
Feel
Before,
me?
that mug was famous before the internet.
He was getting
Yeah.
fined in high school for wearing Cavs gear
Yeah.
to
That
like
is-
high school games.
And motherfuckers love to find something. Like,
Mhm.
oh, he said this about his political view. Fuck the political view. That man,
I feel like that's a problem. I feel like everybody holds political views to such a high standard nowadays that
Because-
is a fucking problem.
man, that's what everybody
What if me-
programmed to do. Because
How much of like a dumbass would I look if me and you got into an argument about what's it? I don't know who the fuck you want to be president, whatever. But
I could give a shit less if they got Stuart Little in that motherfucker being the president, because the only reason that whole thing is a thing is because the people at the top know, all right, all these people at the bottom, they a little bit spaceless up here, so it don't take much to get them railed up. All right?
Yeah.
We could just say, hey, this person right here, let him go up there and slap him at the Oscars, and
Yeah.
everybody's gonna go in a frenzy about that. All they got to do is say, all right, all we got to do is say, this person's running for president, he supports the black culture, this person don't. Even if they both really don't at all, or even if they both do, if this person wins, then this side's gonna be mad and this side's gonna be happy. So these people aren't gonna get along. As long as these people don't get along, there's nothing that they can do to overtop us because they're having their own little wars. Like if you put a bunch of ants in that can right there and then shook the can up, those ants aren't gonna figure out how to get out of the can. They're gonna sit in there and fight each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all that shit is. Fuck
But
that.
let's get back to what do y'all think the Lakers season was? Do y'all think it was disappointing? Do you think they underachieved, or maybe they did better than what you thought they would?
Top 5 disappointing seasons of all
I
time.
mean, it's disappointing, but I feel like they learned something from this. It's not gonna be the same next year.
Think so?
I think it was a little fishy. They won the championship in the bubble. Yeah, they won the championship in the bubble. Then they made the playoffs the next year. It's kinda wild.
I think
everybody was hurt.
I'd say it was disappointing.
I mean,
I'd say
it was, but I
definitely
think it's gonna
disappointing.
be better because they're gonna figure shit out now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they're still in the hole though.
I mean, they're
I
in
feel
the
like
hole, but now
it's
there's
gonna be
rumors saying
hard.
that they might trade AD, so he gonna get his shit together and shit like that.
I don't know.
Because the only person that's safe right now is LeBron.
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
team.
But like, let's be honest though. Like, we gonna be fucked up regardless. Because like any team that's in the playoffs right now or competing for the playoffs, they're not gonna take Russell. They're not gonna trade for Russell. You feel me? Like, and so we gonna be stuck paying him for the next 3 years, $16 million a year, or in like one of the last years we gotta pay him like it's like $54 million. It's a lot.
He's got a big ass contract.
You feel me?
The contract that he has, he got after his MVP season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like we stuck with him. So like either we can cut him and still have to pay him $16 million a year, then that $54 million season,
Yeah.
or we can trade him, which is gonna be to like a trash team,
Yeah.
a team that just need a market. So like
Orlando,
Charlotte,
Yeah.
Charlotte because Jordan. But I mean, who knows if they'll do it? I mean,
Yeah.
Jordan, a horrible owner, but
You got
he
time
like
for one more
Russ. So I don't know.
Yeah, what you want to do? After this, we're gonna wrap it up.
All right, y'all know basketball way more than me, so y'all give y'all's take. But I could foresee Giannis going down as like the GOAT. To me, he looked like
I mean,
He's on the path.
he looked
He's on
like
the
somebody
path.
that cannot be fucked with. Like if you put Jordan, Bron, all them together, like they're all, great. They're the definition of greatness. But like Giannis really looks like to me somebody that could fucking sweep
See,
all that shit away.
in his
Like,
debate,
really.
I think it's gonna be more like his highest peak because he started out late. Like he was only good 2-3 years ago. LeBron started out 18 years old, good as fuck. So he's nowhere. He's not gonna reach the scoring title. Or nothing
I was
like
about
that.
to say.
You know, when I think of him, this is why I say that, is because you know how everybody puts, like, of course, Jordan's in the greatness conversation because of 6 rings. And, of course, Bron's in there for everything he's done. And then
Yeah.
Kobe in there for 1 because he's good, but for 2, he got that shit in him. Like,
Yeah.
he's loyal, he got the drive, he got a dog, all that
That
shit's
motherfucker
in
in
him.
him.
Giannis, he got that shit in him, too. He said once he won that championship, he was like, I ain't switching up to go play with nobody. I'm not into that. He stuck with his team and did it. He seemed like he got that drive. He obviously got the skill.
Yeah.
I really like that mug.
He's
love
he's
Giannis.
definitely
I really like him.
Like,
He's
after
definitely-
Dame and Bron, he's my.
he's definitely on the path. There's a lot of shit he has to accomplish, and a lot of people say like scoring title and shit is a longevity award. It is, but Brady doesn't get 7 rings without longevity. Jordan doesn't get 6 rings, without longevity. So I understand the longevity stat. I get that, but you playing as long as you do is part of being great. LeBron playing
Right,
19,
but
20
all of
seasons.
that ain't on you.
See,
I
all
feel
that
like-
ain't up to you,
let me
though.
say that. I feel like
No, shit does happen, but the reason LeBron is just now getting injured, he's old, man. But LeBron didn't have like an injury. LeBron's one, never sat out a whole season over an injury, and 2, he really didn't start getting injured until he got old, and that's because he took care of his body.
Yeah, he spends like $1 million on his health care of his body.
I was about to
but, like,
say-
if you say Brady, this is what I mean by you can't control that. If you take Brady, like the only attribute he has is mental warfare, IQ, and longevity. Because Brady's not having to run for first downs or make sidearm passes.
Yeah,
or
but
nothing.
people,
He's a traditional.
but that's a business decision though. He makes that decision not to run straight into fucking linebackers.
He don't make that decision though. Kind of like,
But he don't take off. It's not like he
How-
tries to.
okay, if Patrick Mahomes this year said, "All right, I want to start shooting towards longevity," he wouldn't be able to play like Brady. In order for him to be good, he's got to play like Patrick Mahomes, right?
Yeah.
And that includes him showing his athleticism. He's not gonna be able to play for 20 years doing
Okay,
that.
but you say that, but like Lamar, Lamar's a good quarterback, but realistically, how long do we think will last? Getting
Not
hit,
20
getting
years.
I was about to say,
But
I don't even
resort
think
it
he'll
back to
last
what we were
really
saying.
like 7 to 10.
Oh.
He gets hit a lot.
I feel, but like that went the other way. What I was trying to say it for, because I was trying to resort what you said about Brady back to Giannis. How long do we think Giannis could play? Because I mean, shit, I think in order for him to be good, he's having to use that damn size and stature to get down the damn court, take that bitch down to the hole.
And he
do all
will,
that
but-
shit.
I think like so you know how LeBron they have his debates about longevity or whatever, and his is like the highest peak, like his highest point he was averaging like 45 or whatever.
Yeah,
See, I think Giannis is gonna be like that. Like Giannis not gonna have the longevity like that just because he's running down the court, getting fucked up and shit.
But he'll be-
dunking.
but
and he
yeah.
started later, so
Yeah.
his GOAT debate will be rings, defensive players of the years.
But also,
And-
he's still young though. He is still young. So I mean, I think he's been in the league for like 6 years.
Yeah, it's been like 6 or 7, and you only
Like
heard
7.
about him 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been in the ring
that's
for
true.
about.
So
He's
it's
been
true.
in the ring, but he's only like I want to say he's 26.
I think he's 28 now.
Yeah, he's something like that.
So yeah, he don't
Normally-
got longevity. in him.
So
Normally-
his is gonna be peak, like his highest.
I see what
peak.
you're saying
Yeah.
there because
His
he would have
highest peak
already
is
had to
like-
have a good.
Yeah,
Like Luka on the run right now.
Yeah, Luka.
Joker,
yeah.
No, like
Joker's on the run right now.
They-
He has 2 MVPs.
they say-
Like Luka's what 22?
They say that
Yeah.
Luka's the
Oh,
only
damn.
player right now that can be able to pass LeBron if he like stays on his run. He's the only one that can pass LeBron in the scoring title
Yeah.
when he breaks.
Because
it.
you
It
got
shocks me
because
how good he is.
Luka.
When you look at him,
Yeah,
'Cause
but
it's like,
but you got to
how
think
is he good?
LeBron came
But
in.
good.
LeBron came in at 18 and was an All-Star already. Like he was already playing All-Star level. He may not got voted. I don't know if he got voted All-Star his
Not
rookie
his
year.
first year.
You couldn't do
But
it because it
I-
was a rookie.
I was about to say, but he was already at All-Star level, and that's why he's about to pass Kareem. He's played 19 seasons and he's been good every single year.
Yeah, that's gonna be
he
hard
is-
to.
So it's. I
hard
mean,
to beat.
yeah. Like people like Luka, he's 22 and he's already as good as he is. So yeah, you get better. And to be real, basketball primes are around like 30 to 31. So you can say this is Giannis's prime, but his real prime is like 30, 31. What? Because that's usually when people win rings and
And
you
he could
know
go on
and
that peak
go
you saw
yeah
now.
go on that
Right now he
peak.
has physical problem. But like when he do about
But
30,
shit, you never know. He might be. This might be his prime, and when he's 30, he might fall off because you never know.
Yeah,
Luka-
it is different for everybody.
Luka,
but
he gotta start winning now. He's gonna end up being like a James Harden or something because Luka, you can tell by his body frame. You can just tell how people move. how
Talking
people
Mike.
dribble. You can tell how people move and dribble and shit like that. He ain't gonna last too long. You know, he gonna be here for a while because he's still young,
Yeah.
but he ain't gonna have no like he ain't gonna last 20 years. Or
I ain't gonna
19
lie,
years, you feel me?
Luka's nice as fuck. But I
He
think
is.
He fucked with the game playing slow.
one
and shit.
motherfucker that people need to worry about is Trey Young though.
I was about to
Trey
say
Young
that.
is fucking.
People don't
nice,
realize
bro.
he's top 5 in scoring this year and top 5 in assists. Like he's
Trey Young
like
is
that.
nasty, though.
like Trey Young's been better than Curry has
See,
this year.
Yeah, Trey
People don't want
Young,
to look at that though.
Trey Young nasty, but I just can't. I feel like he's one of them like James Harden type players. Like I feel like you can't find like
I don't
a
know.
crime
the-
partner with him. Like who would he be good with on the
I,
court?
I think you can
I think-
though.
I
like
he'd be
who
good
would
with-
it be?
I think he'd be good with a lot.
Like
of
a Klay
people.
Thompson like that? Like because that boy is ball dominant. Like
Yeah, but at the same time, you can look at Trey Young and tell he don't gotta have the ball to get
He look like he got a good
run around
demeanor.
screens and just catch the ball and just shoot.
I
He's
don't
so
know.
good at shooting.
I wouldn't say he's on the level of Curry because he's definitely not.
No.
But like
he gonna get.
he kind of
When Curry was this
like
age, you win this game. I'm gonna tell you
I
that
was
right
about
now.
to say, he's a lot better than what Curry was at
22, 23.
22. Yeah. So I mean, he's a lot better than what Curry was, but you can tell he has like kind of like a Steph Curry game. Like he runs around without the ball, and then when he does have the ball, of course he makes that happen. But I think you can definitely pair somebody with him.
So I feel like
I think that is one motherfucker that like in the next like probably like 2 to 3 years, motherfuckers are
one.
going to have to worry about.
Everybody paying attention to Ja, but pay attention to Trey Young. He's scared. He's averaging 29 and fucking 10
I
plus
feel like
assists.
whoever he gets paired with, it have to be like a center or something. Because I don't see him pairing with a guard or nothing like that.
I got one more question. Where does people put Shaq on the all-time list?
Top 10.
Yeah. Because he's
Top 10.
most,
I
most
just don't
dominant.
understand. Like, I mean, I get. I'm not trying to sit here and say Shaq better than Jordan or Bron, but like, if I had to say best basketball player ever, I'd probably pick that mug first.
I mean, one on one.
if I wanted him on my team,
if it's 1-on-1, Shaq gonna beat him because
Yeah.
he's just 300 pounds, big as fuck.
right. That's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say.
But
there.
he
He's
just didn't,
definitely the
like-
most dominant person.
But,
But
like-
I'd want him first over Bron, Jordan,
But,
Bird,
like, you said-
anybody.
if you ask me, I think Shaq was the best on the Lakers team, but when it came down to the final shot, everybody knew who had the ball.
I mean-
Shaq wasn't taking the last shot.
Because Shaq couldn't shoot.
I was about to say,
But,
but
what,
it's
about,
just-
what about
I'm passing.
quarters 1 through?
See, but that's
The
the thing.
first
though,
half of the fourth,
That's
like-
another thing with like being great. Like Shaq, he was good, but he was one dimensional. Like you ain't gonna see
Yeah.
Shaq dribbling outside
that
3-point.
fourth quarter
You know what he
matters.
gonna do.
I feel you,
Is
but
if he
like
can stop him or
still,
not.
even if he was one dimensional, who the fuck stopping that?
Yeah, but that fourth quarter mattered the most. That's why they had that rule, hacking the Shaq.
Yeah.
You get down to that fourth quarter, you just start fouling Shaq out of nowhere. He gonna miss every free throw.
I was about to say, do you know what Hack a Shaq is?
Yeah, they used to like foul him and shit just to get him at the free throw.
Yeah, that so.
And fourth quarter came, they clogged up.
But he's
Oh,
top
God.
10. You know, usually people put him around like 5 to 7 area.
Yeah.
But
anything 5 to 10 for real, like anything between there.
I say over the past, y'all know I ain't into basketball, ain't never been, but over the past like this past year, I think I've kind of made up my mind. Kobe probably my favorite. From watching that,
he was my favorite too.
Just from watching that mug like outside of basketball talking and shit, that demeanor drive shit goes way deeper than basketball court. That mug is an animal. That whole
I'm being real.
mentality.
Everything
getting
he
that
did.
tatted on me.
I love that shit.
Everything he did, he was good at though. Like honestly, but it's not just because he was just naturally good at it, but it was because he worked at it. And that's what everybody admired about Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
He wasn't just naturally good at basketball. He was like he was good. He was good enough to go to the NBA at 18, but he didn't even start his first year.
You know what I love about Bron?
Yeah, he didn't even start his first 2 years.
The reason Bron my favorite player because like he didn't have no daddy. His like Kobe daddy played in the NBA and he played overseas. Like Jordan, he had a daddy that played like worked with him through all that shit. Got him in North Carolina and shit like that. Bron didn't have no motherfucking daddy. I mean, he had coaches and shit, but he didn't have no daddy. He ain't have. You feel me? Everybody hated him when he went to the league too. You feel me?
Right. If you put most people in the position, well, most people wouldn't be in his position, but if you put most basketball players that have went up to a large peak and been on that platform, if you put them in the shoes of LeBron, they wouldn't have been able to make it like that.
LeBron is just the most blessed player ever.
Yeah.
That boy's
But he's
blessed.
never fucked up. He's never done anything.
Boring fucking 6'9", 16.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Like I'm not trying to hate on Bron because I love Bron, but like, yeah, I get he just fucking blessed. I mean, some people just gonna get blessed with that shit. Some people don't. He like the only one in basketball that done got blessed with that shit.
Yeah.
He's the one. Out of every generation, there's gonna be one.
He's not JJ though. He's not the chosen one.
Out of every generation, everybody can amount to be something. Like everybody can.
Oh, definitely.
You could put you could put a determination and the will factor in to do something. But out of every generation, there's that one that's just the prime one. Like Drake, like that's what Drake is. He wasn't gonna be nothing else. That's what he was. LeBron wasn't gonna be nothing else.
But shit, we're gonna wrap it up. Appreciate y'all guys doing the pod with me today. It was a pretty good pod today. Pretty good conversation,
good
man.
Good vibes.
So we're gonna wrap it up. Appreciate everybody watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, we grinding all year, all 2022. We doing this shit. So y'all have a good day, man. Appreciate y'all watching. That's it.